What's good? What's good? It's the Gawdcast episode 7, the podcast about nothing and everything at the same time. It's me, I'm your man Lito. I'm the host of this shit. We talking about music, movies, fashion, hoops, culture. But before we get into that, we got a special guest. Let me do this real quick. Shout out to the people, the good people at Royal Honda, man. Go get you a 2022. You know what I'm saying? The new thing, the Honda Pilot, the EXL. Paco, Chris, 5, come get all us.
Don't come get me.
Here he go.
We do this every time. Every time. So
just don't.
You getting in the Pilot, bro?
No.
Pilot, bro.
See,
they got the extended space in the back. Getting in the Pilot, bro.
You know what? Your do-rags ain't welcome. So anyways,
that's crazy.
Come to 5600 Vets, man. Raw Honda, come get right, man. Y'all about to get that tax money. You know what I'm saying? You're about to throw that money out. We just trying to ride fly, man. But so we got a special guest in the building. But before we get to Paco, my dog got his camera on today. He got a suede do-rag on.
It's not suede. It's a silky, bro.
Hey, it's my story.
Okay, all right, go ahead. Go ahead. Listen, tell your truth.
My man got a suede do-rag on. Paco,
right.
I don't know if you heard. He had a jet ski accident.
I didn't hear that part.
You didn't hear that? All right. He had a jet ski accident. He lost his phone.
Yeah.
Messing with a Mexican drug lord in Cabo. Like shit's crazy, dog. Like on some
you messing with a Mexican
on some
drug
Bruce
lord?
Willis shit, bro. Like he died hard part 12.
And you made it back.
You know what's crazy, 5? Like you right there, you know the truth. You're not gonna interrupt him because it's his show. Are you being respectful? Or
nah, you didn't want to get in the Pilot with us. Now we gotta now you want me to help you.
Don't get in the car. Don't get in the car now, nigga.
All right.
So now I'm on a jet ski because I didn't want to get in the Pilot.
Now you hitchhiking.
That's crazy.
What you talking about?
Listen, man, introduce Paco to the to
my dog,
the podcast.
My dog I don't know. He gonna be the y'all right because he's to my right. But my dog Paco, man, is a. I could get into it.
Yeah, man,
all right, bet, man. Let me make my dog sound good. Hold on, man. Let me put my drink down. My dog Paco. First of all, most importantly, he from Uptown.
Yes, indeed.
Bob got questions about Uptown, so we go get into that. My dog from the Yo. If y'all don't know what the Yo is, that's the Calio. Paco is the last of the greats from the Calio because it is no longer with us. Rest in peace.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying? So my dog make dope music. You know what I'm saying? He be in the gym. He be in UNO on Sundays with me. Paco been in the trenches with me. We be hooping. Well, it's been a couple weeks now, but 5 won't get with us. He won't get with us. So we're going to make that happen. But anyways, dog, man, my dog Paco in the building, man. Tell him about yourself, Paco.
Hey, man, he just said a lot, man. I'm Paco. I'm from here. I make music, man. I've been running for a long time, man.
I don't like that you say you make music because I don't like that. I don't like that. You better than that.
All right, we go. My partner told me about selling myself like that too.
I don't like that.
All right.
He definitely got a point, bro. You just don't make music, bro.
No.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? I'm from New Orleans. I'm from Uptown.
Yes.
Talk your shit.
Yes.
Specifically from the Calio.
Specifically.
Pacifically. You want to say Pacifically?
Yes.
And we fucking make music for real.
Ooh.
You hear like that.
Look at my dad.
That's the energy we bring always.
Shine, baby. Shine. And look,
I just left for with my daughter, so probably I was more chill than that.
I understand.
But nah,
I understand, no doubt. But hold on, can I well, first of all, before we do that, how was y'all weekend? How everybody doing?
We good. No jet ski accidents.
You good?
Yeah.
You ride with caution.
Caution at all times, man. We just living life, trying to get better with this. Shout out to Chris, man.
Y'all been busy, dog. Y'all was on. Have y'all been living out the damn studio today?
Hey, you know what? At this point, man, the days kind of mix up.
I ain't gonna lie.
This shit like Sports Center, dog. I see the same niggas like 6 hours later. What's going on?
See, dog, we had a podcast earlier, dog. We pulled up. Justin hit us, and he wanted to do Propels Talk, so we did that shit like very randomly, and that shit went like 2.5. So we did 2.5 of that. My man 5 was outside. Went and got some beautiful lunch. I seen him walking down the street.
Yeah.
He went and got some what?
I got some lunch.
He got some lunch.
Yeah.
What was the adjective you used to describe
I
it?
said some beautiful lunch.
Beautiful lunch.
Some beautiful.
Who describes their lunch as beautiful?
Hey, it's not necessarily the food that
You had to see the lunch.
you had to be there.
Fair.
Yeah.
Well, look, I'm in the city next week.
Here you go.
Let's see. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna ask you to, to
we gonna
clarify beyond that, but I like to see, the room that you're talking about.
All right, bet. Bet. We got you, Chris.
So listen, guys, before we jump into the pod, can I? So look, I've been rapping for my dog Paco for, I don't know, it's a long story. I met Paco when I was getting a tattoo. Shout out to Cole. I will call Cole. I will call Cole to come pod, but Cole is never gonna answer the phone.
That was one of the questions I wanted to ask both of you. Both of you had tattoos by Cole. I feel like I've seen them before. I was like, all right.
You got to spend time with Cole.
Yeah, no, I have.
Wait, what is it again?
Work, yeah, you could tell the work.
Yeah, I
it's
can tell the work.
What you said?
Wait, you said tattoo by who?
Cole.
An artist in New Orleans. A really, really, really prominent. I gotta say it.
Let's put this brother on, man.
I gotta say a prominent New Orleans artist, not just tattoo artist. He does murals and paintings, and I walk in, man. My partner got a house in fucking Katy, Texas. I walk in the house and I see fucking Cole in the wall. It's like, I ain't even knew each other. Like he knew Cole. He made a lot of noise and a lot of contemporary New Orleans art. He doing a great job.
I think he's probably like one of the most gifted people I've ever encountered.
Yeah,
bro,
like mentally.
So look,
I felt smarter leaving the shop.
Man, nigga argue all the time, so it's funny.
That's what you do with Cole. That's what you do
all the time.
Especially got a Twitter page or something, man. How do I support, man? Outside of
he Cole Young. I'm surprised you don't know. I got you. Don't trip though. Don't trip.
I might. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's what I'm asking.
I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna get him on here. It's just Cole is an enigma, dog. Like you can't really just. Cole's not a person who you could just call and be like, "Come do this." Like you gotta get. It's different channels you gotta go through to get Cole.
Yeah.
What you really gotta do is pop up on it.
Yeah, I think that's right.
That's all you could do.
Yeah.
Because that's how I got the majority. So look, funny story. I met Cole. The first time I met Cole was in 2004.
Yeah.
At that he was tattooing at that shop on Broad. It's across the street from O'Reilly's. I'm about to describe this to you because it's like a trap house, right? So who's in that bitch getting a tattoo but Wayne?
Yeah.
So he's doing the Holly Grove on his stomach or whatever. So that was my first time meeting Cole. I wasn't even getting a tattoo. I was just chilling.
Mm-hmm.
And then, long story short, I ended up getting a tattoo for 3 years. Fucking with Cole. You know what I'm saying? That's my dog. But man,
and he's a fucking asshole too, man. I hope I don't be cursing on him, but
no, we definitely curse.
That's a New Orleans staple. That's just you just born with that shit if you in the city long enough.
This nigga argues so much, man, about everything. Like we argue about just ridiculous shit. And I'm like, nigga, you better come with it, nigga. I'm gonna come at you, and he come with some shit, and I'm like,
oh, Cole.
I come back at him.
He also produces beats. He goes under. Like, damn, should I tell him that? Do he want people to know that?
Yeah, I asked him that before because he told me when we done a song called "It Be Going Down."
Okay.
And he made the beat.
Okay.
And he put Professor Bling.
Okay.
And I was thinking like he was trying to hide behind that shit.
Nah.
But he was like, I was like, do you care that in the song Zella say in the lyrics, he say, my nigga Cole made it, bitch, I'm rapping on it. I was like, do you care? It was like, nah, fuck. So now he don't give a fuck.
Cole doesn't care about anything. Cole is not fucking. Yo, so look, Cole is not only is he's a retired tattoo artist, but Cole, I need my leg and I need my other arm done. But he's a retired tattoo artist. He makes beats. Now he's painting cars. He just got done with a big ass there's a mural in Holly Grove of Wayne. He did all that shit.
Yeah.
Like shit. Okay.
Yeah, like he did all that.
And I hope that I called him an asshole. I hope that he finished my tattoo because it's incomplete. So maybe y'all don't need to put that shit out.
Can I call him a Cole? Cole, come on, Cole. I need to get this inside part
tattoo, man.
You know what I'm saying?
All my shit incomplete shit. I ain't never get it finished. I said he an asshole.
But listen, while I'm in there getting tatted, I met Paco.
That's my dog, though. Man.
Paco just sitting in that bitch chilling. We talking about random shit. I ain't know Paco from nothing. So then Cole tell me, man, he rap. So Cole played a song, right? Hold on. Cause this is just all I'm gonna do. This is all I'm gonna do. me see something. Hold up, what that was coming through?
Oh
Nope.
shit, my phone might be ringing.
You good? You good? You good? Oh, the thing not on.
That's that shit though, man. I was just in fucking we went to eat. Me and my daughter went to eat. I got her from school. We went to Cheesecake Factory, and I'm sitting out eating, and this lady come up to the table, and she like, "Going Duffy, going Duffy." And my daughter say, "My whole city love me." The song.
Son.
She like, "How does it feel when people walk up to you?"
That gotta be the realest shit like ever,
Yeah,
right?
I-
You gotta feel like that nigga, bro. You could say that on this podcast, bro. Like you have to feel like that nigga when people walk up to you rapping your shit.
I like it, man. I can't say I love the shit, you know? It's fire, man. Like it was fire today though. Like specifically, like, you know, it was just this shit might have been an hour ago, you know?
And like
So,
your daughter
shit.
got to experience it.
When my daughter said it, that was new because my daughter never
Yeah.
saw nothing like that. She was like, "How that feel when somebody come rapping your stuff?" You know.
Yeah.
When my daughter said it was different, I never had that feeling of her saying it. And she called her mama on the phone. She like, "Mama, this lady was rapping my daddy's song, and that shit was tight."
Yeah.
That happened to Lito all the time, man.
There you go, man. Hold on, let me see.
He be in the
Chris.
doctor's office. Motherfuckers be walking up to him like, "Hey, man, you the podcast nigga?" He be like, "Yeah, that's I'm just telling you what I've heard, man."
So look, I'm trying to play the joint, but the I don't know, the thing ain't working. But we could go analog, dog. Like
Man.
I'm with it.
all right, we
I'm
can
with
go
it.
analog.
Doing it.
You know what I'm saying?
Lito be beefing with technology.
I'm an old nigga.
Man,
I'm a
hey,
dinosaur.
Five.
I'm a dinosaur, bro. I don't know
Five.
why they give me all this shit and they ain't give me no like, dog. Like
It's not your fault, Lito. I had the same problem today with
Chris.
AD, bro. And Five. Listen. I don't know how old you are, Five, but I feel like we close in age.
Yeah,
I'm 29.
I'm 30.
I thought I had this shit figured out until I had to.
bro,
Like today, I was trying to put together something with an AD on Zoom. That shit was not working the way it was supposed to work, and I felt like an idiot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I had to pivot and reroute. I'm like, fuck, like
you gotta practice that beforehand, man.
I know, bro, but it don't.
last week.
I don't, bro. I be trying to, I gotta work on that.
You had too much confidence in yourself.
Yeah, I'm not used to this, bro. I'm not used to this to where I thought I would have to do this shit professionally and go and sit down and redo some shit. I just didn't think it would have to be there. I thought I was gonna walk in, the shit was gonna be set up perfectly. I had faith in it, and then the shit failed. And we had to pivot, but we made it work. But it really reminded me how much of a dumbass I am when it comes to technology. And I thought,
Bro.
I thought I had it.
Yeah.
Again, let me just say this one more time. I'm a computer science major.
Yeah.
You dig?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And like I have done nothing with technology since I got, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like, dog, because look, Chris is my witness, dog.
Yeah.
I swear we started doing this shit, and you know what I'm saying? Like Lala and Justin to give me instructions on how to do this. But dog, when you live and that shit not working, bitch, you feel a sweat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just like,
Anxiety, bro.
Yeah.
Anxiety, like immediate anxiety. My girl was here. She had to leave, bro, because she was like, I'm going to liquor store.
An embarrassment type stuff.
Five. She ain't been here since. This like an hour ago. She's like, I gotta go to liquor store. Liquor store. It don't take that long to come here and come back. She just.
Where you live at, Durag Slim?
I'm in Chicago.
I love the
I
fact
probably need to change my name, bro, because I really don't want my name. You call me Chris, bro. I only put Durag Slim up here because this nigga keep calling me that.
You ever had that happen to you, like performing or something, like something go left, and you had to like
performing wise?
Yeah, like just something not going your way.
Yeah, like the audio fucking up, or
the mic went out. You getting some feedback?
Yeah, but when I prepare, so like I really work at it. So if I get that moment, I'm gonna acapella that shit and make it like I did it on purpose. It's gonna kind of feel like it. You just kind of keep rocking with it. Just
you know
like,
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
wow, that's that Uptown shit.
Yeah, we just keep going. They don't even know. They be like, everything we did this shit on purpose.
That's you know
how you gonna claim something and then you be
five.
You know what I'm saying? Don't just holler it's some Uptown shit.
Five.
You know something? I'm gonna say this too, man. Like Lito said, I'm a gym rat, so I kind of look forward to like any mishap. It's like I'm about to like turn this shit all the way up because it's gonna be like at that point I'm gonna go so hard they ain't gonna know what the fuck I'm gonna say. DJ, stop everything, and I'm gonna have something queued up just to like go into.
It's a lesson, bro.
Yeah,
Man, you like Jadakiss in that boxing battle. Like, you know what I'm saying? They said
You want to talk about that?
we could talk about that at one point,
Say,
but
bro,
like they
why
was
you
like
keep bringing that old shit up, man?
they were just saying how like at any point if them boys had anything else or whatever song they were going to play, they had something ready for it.
Yeah,
something like they already had plan B, plan C, plan D. Like they already had it down, and
that's
I think they killed them.
That's
man,
what
they do that.
That's what we about to do. Hold on, because I got a gang of questions for Paco, but I gotta get this song out there, and we go analog off the phone because the roadcasts are not working. But listen, man, if y'all out there, Pelicans, I done tweeted y'all this shit 3 times. My dog Paco Duffy, we need to get that. We need to get my dog to come perform. We need that.
We need that song on the
we
Pelicans
need that
game.
And I'm about to show you why. If y'all can go to YouTube, you know what I'm saying, you look up, we gonna put the link in here and shit all like that, but it's the most authentic New Orleans video I've seen probably since on some G shit. Like I'm not even gassing this shit up.
Wild Wayne called it the greatest New Orleans video of all time.
Well, fuck. Well, Wild Wayne said, what the fuck I gotta talk about it for?
Swear to God.
Wait, hold on. Where have I been? What's happening? Why has this not been sent my way, Lito? This part of your job.
I didn't send it your way.
Yeah, I haven't got it.
When you do that?
Yeah,
I sent it to you. I said I got my dog Paco coming on. I said, listen, you so Hollywood though, you be busy, dog. Like it's okay.
That's crazy. 5, you know about this?
I didn't get that memo, but
you didn't get it either. Okay.
Speaking of
so
Wild Wayne, I did not know Wild Wayne was light skinned until I saw Fat until I saw Fat and all that. Like we used to get that channel in him, and I was like, when I heard his voice, I'm like, man, I did not know he was light skinned until I saw Fat. Yeah, we had everything. Yeah, we had everything.
Damn, that's tight, man. Y'all was hearing that shit.
Yeah, we heard everything, which is so crazy. I was telling them like Hammond is such a different place than New Orleans and Baton Rouge, right?
I've been there, you know what I'm saying? Parties and shit.
Yeah, but I think it's like it's so crazy where the cultures are so different, yet they're like very, very close, very, very close.
Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. I feel like in New Orleans we think everything far.
Yeah,
we do.
Yeah,
we do,
like,
absolutely.
Y'all keep calling us country, and I'm like, bro,
it's not necessarily y'all.
Y'all do it. It's okay. Y'all call everything outside of New Orleans and Orleans Parish country. Y'all do that.
Yeah,
y'all do that.
Yeah,
they even call it West Brain country.
No, because they are
Marrero for sure. That's like red. You know.
Yeah.
Really.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, all right, hold on. Let me play this song. Let me play this song. Chris, you can hear it? All right. I can't play the whole thing because we don't want to get sued even though Paco here, but
well.
Yeah, that's him. What they gonna do now? So look.
I'm so mad.
So look.
It is right there.
So look. That's Going Duffy by my dog.
Duffy.
But look, the crazy part about it is, you know who produced the song? Paco, you want to tell him? I mean, I don't gotta say nothing. You hear?
It was produced by KLC, the drum major, and for
Beats by the Pound.
Yes,
Beats by the Pound.
Oh shit!
Yes. I'm actually on Overdose Entertainment, which is KL's.
Yeah.
How you getting? How you getting beats from goddamn Beats by the Pound representatives, and you walk in humble like, oh yeah, I make music. What the fuck is that? Nigga, you supposed to walk in there like Russell Westbrook.
Hey man, I have moments of being like that, but just today, man, just I was.
I had to start. That's why I had to start him over. I said, nah.
He ain't like that when I came in. Like, nah.
That's kind of dope though. That's some humble shit. 5 like that too. So he ain't, like, you know what I'm saying?
When the song came on, I'm like, oh shit. my daughter was just singing this shit.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Like
That's
my daughter would just like it must have been on her, like she remembers everything. Like she can hear one song and she'll remember like lyrics. I'm like, I can't even do that.
Yeah.
She
That's
was just
crazy.
saying this the other day. She might have been with a mom and heard it.
Going Duffy.
Yeah, I'm like, Duffy,
that's
going
crazy.
Duffy. I'm like, how do you even know what Duffy is?
Yeah.
Shut up, child. Do your homework.
How many
Man.
YouTube views you got? You know?
It was on World Star. Cortez Bryant, who was Wayne manager, put it on World Star. So that was a big alley at that moment.
He's saying full names.
Come on, man. Like just
and rolled his eyes about it too. Like, you know,
look, you saw how he sat back? Like, look, he was talking. Yeah, man, and
right.
Couldn't be me.
But that shit was really at that moment. It was World Star and all that. I don't know the numbers, you know. I don't know because I done that video. Like, man, I remember, like, you know, it's something I worked on. Like, I really sat in my mama house and I wrote down notes of the video, and I go in there. It's still at my mama house to the day. Like, I can look at every note I wrote down, the details of the video and shit. And when I did that shit, man, everybody took to it, and it just was like people. I was waking up every day and people was fucking with it, and I was like, you know, amped about it. But I don't know the numbers because World Star was one thing. YouTube's one thing, you know, but the impact I felt from it was like, it felt like some shit, you know, it felt like something special. I don't know the numbers though. I can't tell you the numbers.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Who you coming from New Orleans, who would you say like your musical influences are? It don't have to be necessarily New Orleans, but like just in general, like who made you be like, dog, I want to rap?
The niggas in the project. They had a nigga named Big Mo from the Cali who was on the he was on a Hot Boy song, a BG song, a big one.
Big Mo.
You know, and then he rapping on one of this stuff. I can't even rap the verse right now, but he was like, I remember at one time, like they had like niggas rapping in the co-way. Yeah, and everybody was outside, and this shit was like, you know, every girl liked the shit, everybody liked the shit, so you know, it just, I always love music. But that really, you felt the energy, so you wanted to just do that shit. And I feel like I could do it. I'm like, man, they don't fucking know if they let me rap. At that time, rap I wrote was like, I'm Paco out there, CP3. Like every rap was like that shit. I started like that, you know, and it's like, that would make me rap. Big Mo, they got a dude named Nut. He was in a Big Pimpin' video. Wow. He was popping in like neighborhood superstar shit. He was popping now. Yeah. So everybody like, you know, you see him with the Camaro or with the fucking,
I feel you.
You know, just street fame.
I feel you. I was trying to explain that shit to Five last week. Like, I don't necessarily want to be famous. I just wanted my neighborhood to know me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the only thing that mattered to me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter like who outside of what, but as long as like these motherfuckers I'm around, be like, oh yeah, like that's the guy. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that was better than money at the time. Like not no more, but you know what I'm saying?
47,000 views to be exact on YouTube.
47,000?
Yeah.
Man, we got to get that to 100, man.
That's a lot. It's going to at least get to 50 by the end of this show.
We didn't inflate the shit. That's just true views. Like,
that's good music.
I could have inflated it, you know, and I saw people do that and have impact and probably get it higher. It could have been higher based on, we live in a world right now where perception is like fucking huge. Yeah. So if you can inflate something, that influences other people to take to it more, you know. There's all kind of tactics you could use, as I've learned. Yeah. You know? Yeah. But I would just I love the music, so I wasn't even thinking about that. I just wanted to like make fire ass music. Yeah. You know?
I respect that, man. So like going you was about to
I was about to tell you for one, just I guess just switch the view so we ain't gotta look at the black screen because they done went out on Paco.
Oh no.
Just go to the single view.
I didn't even see that.
Oh, we gonna get rid of Chris. Get rid of Chris. That's tough. So go back, I guess.
You see? Chris, you getting them dumbass cookies, man.
Don't worry about it.
Excuse me?
That's his crack. But besides that, the more importantly, I think when you get a cosign on your beat, then two, someone to say that your video is like the most New Orleans thing. That, like how does that make you like feel like coming from this place? Because I know that's like y'all are like very, very territorial. So territorial that you repping your project still to this day. Still, even though it is no longer here.
Yeah. Man, I'll say this. I'm a gym rat, so every day that's like it's like for me, I don't never dwell on a compliment because I always look at it like when I go to a session, I'm trying to fucking do some shit, you know. So whenever I get it, it feels great, but I guess I'm humble because I'm always thinking about what the fuck I could pull off. I'm thinking about, when I go to the next session, like when I'm going to do what's possible because I've made a ton of fucking great music that you've never heard,
Yeah.
Like KL play records. I walk in this, I get in his car and I catch him on the slick playing some shit I done. And I'm like, he like bumping this shit like loud, I'm like, catch him. Just shit that you never heard. So for me, Duffy's fucking dope. But that's a creation of mine, which I've done so much creating. So I just look to do something new. I got so much shit I want to do,
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I'm just always at it. I'm always waking up, getting at it.
I got 2 questions.
Yeah.
So for one, can you slide me the other shit? And then for 2, how it feels to have a guy like, as well known as KL, like believe in you.
It feel fire, man. It's like it feel great, but my hardest critic is me. When I made Duffy, when I made that shit, I knew it was fire before he was going crazy about it because I would catch him bumping it, and I was saying outside the door hearing him he keep playing that shit back to back to back, But in my head, that was going to happen already. It was in my mind. I'm like, this shit gonna be so fire. He gonna hear that shit. He about to play that shit over and over and over. So I appreciate it, but I would be lying if I said I didn't expect it.
I feel you.
I expect him that shit,
So let me give you a compliment. My Mardi Gras Day, it's Mardi Gras. You know what you do? You listen to the brass bands and shit like that. So look, dog, I started my day with I got the big screen, you know what I'm saying? I got the big joint on the wall, and I'm casting the shit from my phone. My wife, like, what you listening to?
Yeah.
Put the shit on the thing. I said, man, you know Paco? You ever heard of Paco?
Yeah.
She from Virginia, so of course she didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just like, you know how we do, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta ask you a question. So like, I put this shit on the wall. I'm playing a video, right? She never heard the song. Like, she was in a trance. She was like, this fucking video is beautiful.
Yeah.
She like, and she don't like shit.
Yeah.
She like, man, this shit is nice. Like, why I don't know him.
Yeah.
And that's when I think I had text you. It was either before that or I don't know, dog. But I made up my mind that everybody need to know this shit. Everybody need to know this man. You know what I'm saying? Like we was talking last week about motherfuckers resting on like their laurels of like who they know and not what they know and how actually talented they are. Like, fuck that, man. Like, y'all gonna know Paco. So,
man, I appreciate you first off, man. But I think, man, because KL say the same thing you say every time around. He be like, man, we gotta fucking do that. And I don't know, like, maybe we put Mystical on the song, maybe put Juvenile on the song. We shoot a video in the hood again and do Duffy. I don't know, it's all kind of things we think about doing because people love Duffy. It's like, for me, I just appreciate it. And I have so much other shit, it's like, damn.
Right.
But I can't be mad at people taking to something. I love that. I appreciate that shit.
Yeah.
But there's so much to it. But I don't know. Maybe we throw somebody on it. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
So go ahead.
No. I'm
Mystical love the record. So like I know Mystical is like probably like ready to like rap a version right now.
Mystical love the record.
Well, I mean, what else? The New Orleans James Brown. What else? What else do you really need?
Bro, that's real shit.
I'd probably be smiling.
His son in the
ear.
I just shot a video with his son.
Super humble. Let me get in here real quick. I'm curious about just from an artist perspective, right? So I've been fascinated by this Kanye documentary, but more so like the early episodes where you like see him and just like his raw element coming up, right? Because as no matter what type of content you create as artists, like I think coming up, like you can relate to like that just bare bones. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing, or I believe in this. I believe this is dope. I have ultimate confidence in myself. Why ain't you fucking with it? You know what I'm saying? But what I'm curious about is there's a part in I think the first episode, it could be the second episode, where he in the studio with Pharrell. And Pharrell's fucking with it, but at the end he tells him, he's like, keep keep the same level of like confidence that you have, and like, but it's almost like he mixed it with like a level of humbleness. So he say like, you know, believe in what you do, and I want you to keep the same energy, but still doubt it. Still doubt you, like still doubt what you put out, just to keep it, I guess, keep it balanced. So I asked you that because like there's a level of humbleness that I wouldn't have expected that somebody. Like I wouldn't have expected you to have 47,000 views like that. To me, that's a lot, bro. You know what I mean? Having somebody walk up to you, even like in New Orleans, as we could say New Orleans is small, but you know what I mean, to me, having somebody walk up to you and singing your music, even from 5-6 years ago, like that's something. Being able to have a connection with, a legendary producer is something. How do you balance the two? How do you balance the confidence, but also like the humble side of it, to where, I still have to, I can't let this get to my head. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I like that question. I really do. That shit's fire, man. I think back to like a sports comparison, right? It's like I'm living still. I'm here, so I'm physically here. So as long as I'm here, I'm gonna do the best I can. So I'm still looking to push out everything I got. Like I got, I've done other songs. Have fucking done songs with Currency, that you never heard. So when I'm here, I'm looking to do some shit. My vision of what I'm capable of is bigger than even Duffy. So
yeah,
and it was bigger than that before Duffy. So I'm always humbled by thinking about what I could like my next session. I got a session, I got a session Sunday. I'm looking like, fuck, man. I'm thinking about going after all I can fucking create. That's my mindset.
So to piggyback off that, you said you have a session Sunday. My question is the creative process. When you're going into a session, do you have the beats laid out? Do you know what you go rap? Like, how do you go into the session? Like, do you know how many songs you go do? Like, can you just talk us through that?
Yeah, I do it all. But so I'm doing a project right now called Black Boy. And I know that like Black Boy, I'm doing it about like the Black man experience as a whole, whether it's the come up, whether it's the poverty, whether it's killing, whether it's not having, like my daddy was killed when I was 4. So I'm talking about all of the shit we go through.
Yeah.
And it's like all of that. And it's people in the session. I'm pulling everybody into to the vision I got of that shit, But the shit is like banging. It's not like people have like, what, like, wait, is it like it's introspective, but it's like hard. It's like 808s. It's like hitting at the same time. But it's like, for me, I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to create that vision of that shit. And I'm trying to, like, music today, everybody's wealthy. Most people can't connect to that shit.
Rappers be lying.
Yeah, I mean, we can't relate to it. We can play like we do. And I'm cool with them type of songs. I rap about all kind of shit, but I'm trying to cover bases where it's like, it talks about more. I really like Dolph when he would like talk about like coming up.
Dog, you know what's crazy? I had a question about. I didn't even know you liked Dolph, but I was gonna ask you, how did you feel like hearing that news? Just being a rapper, you in the city, you in your city.
Yeah.
Just like how does that make you feel? Like Dolph and Nip and Pop Smoke and whoever else. Like how does that make you feel when you get that news? And like you could just go ahead and elaborate on how you feel about Dolph, dog. Like,
that day Dolph was killed, we was in Atlanta. It was me, KL. I done a podcast with what's his name from Atlanta, man? Fuck, man, I can't think of. It's so sad. I can't remember my dude's name. He showed me so much love, man. I was doing a podcast with KL that day, and I'm in the fucking truck with KL, man. We in the back, and I hear that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, literally, that's the artist who I bump all day, and mainly because Dolph, he represent so much hunger. And like you could fucking come up, nigga. Like, he like if you play him, I play him in the morning because Dolph like make me feel like you could come up for real.
The inspiration.
Like, he inspiring, so he was one of my favorite artists. It's just like just that about him. The song's like, you could really people ain't believing you, and you like you could do it, and you could fight for it. You could do it on your own. You could do it. You could make it happen. And I'm also a loner, so I connected with him because he rocked that. He be on that loner shit. He like go places by himself and shit, you know.
Yeah.
I go places. I'm here by myself, you know. I watch him pull up by himself.
Yeah.
I fuck with that nigga, man.
Now, to piggyback off that, I want to ask you a couple questions about the title Black Boy, because usually when you hear it, it's like a very somber thing.
Yeah.
Right. It's like black boy, innocent, life ahead of him, but life could be so short.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't really have one. He has possibly more opportunities, but probably get cut short because of somebody else or somebody that he knows, or be impacted by something that he doesn't see coming.
Yeah.
But there's also the other side of it, where it's going through these things or going through these emotions and trickling down. But you're talking about you're going to use 808s. It's going to be very hard. It's going to be very
some of it.
Yeah, like some of it's going to be that. It's like they're a balance of that.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
My next option would be like when you bring up somebody like Dolph. I always say that rhythm comes from something. Like your influence, it creates you. Like what you see, you may not copy exactly, but I'm saying your influence really just comes to you. You're gonna take those parts that you really like the most, that you really think are cool.
Agreed.
Not that somebody told you was cool, but you figured that was cool, and you're gonna use that to your advantage. And I think that comes from everybody.
Yeah.
So who are these people that you think influenced you the most?
I get that question so much, and I actually hate that question, but I gotta answer it. I hate the question because it's like everybody, you know, like I don't even know. Like sometimes I rap it and my partner like man, that sound like Juvie, and I didn't consciously realize it, you know. So it's like I'm kicking the flow, and then nigga like, man, that's like Juvie, like flow that you were doing, and I'm like, that is Juvie, you know, and I don't even know fucking where it came from. It's just so much.
Yeah, you're not intentionally.
By,
yeah, you're not intentionally doing it, but you're just it's just things that come when you come in contact with, or you're a product of your environment. Like what you see is who you are.
Yeah,
I mean it could be good and bad, but sometimes like that's just what it is.
Yeah,
what you see is what you are.
Right. Yeah, 100%. So I'm inspired by all artists. You know, it's hard to say. I was like I said, I was doing a song and I was rapping. It was like some shit about I don't want it, bitch. I need it. I just want it, bitch. I'm greedy. I just want it, bitch. I need it. I was rapping. I can't even think of the words because it's some new shit. But I'm just giving you. I didn't even realize I was doing a Juvie type flow. It just hit me, and it's like my cousin, like nigga, that shit like Juvie, but you rapping better. I was like, what the fuck?
I feel you.
That's what he said for real. Like, I was like, you know, so. All of that shit is inspiring, man. I can't pick it out.
I don't expect it. It's
because, like you say, like if I like how Lito rocking them kicks and maybe fucking 3 days down the line, I fucking literally I'm out shopping and I just see that shit and I put them on. I didn't even think about Lito. It was the inspiration. You know, I just realized like, damn, he did rock them and I did like that.
Yeah, that's a really good comparison.
Yeah,
I think that. But I think musically, so well, I don't want to speak for you, but like when somebody asks, like that was a good question. And so when you're like when you're rapping and somebody says that sounds like somebody, do you take that as a slight, or you kind of like, I could roll with that, like that's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with him. It's just inspiration. Like I don't take it as a slight because I'm not gonna rap it like he would rap it. I'm just gonna take something of it and I'm probably gonna flip it and rap it a little bit. Something I really liked about you, I took and I like did it how I would do something and put some other shit with it. And I don't know, you know.
So when I know you're working on the album, like you got who? First of all, when can we hear it? And then like you got anybody you want to grab that you haven't grabbed yet to work on it, like as far as rappers or, you know, whatever? Man,
Zella keep asking me that question, and I really don't know. I'm thinking about it a lot. My dog Zella keep asking me that, like, you want any rappers on it? I'm like, yeah, if it makes sense and it fits the mode we do, because I don't know what's gonna be there, because I go in and it's a blank canvas and we just building. So I don't want to just
you don't have nobody in mind.
I don't even know what I'm gonna do. You know, I'm just kind of just creating. Wait, what's the first question you asked?
When is it? Do you have a release date?
I don't, but we got to run the town video a Run the Town single that we're going to be dropping. It's a KL record. This is what he wants. He want this song to be out, and I've done it, and I forgot about it. He was like, "Man, it's time for Run the Town." So we just shot that video. We put a lot of time and effort into that. So that's the next single that you're gonna get.
Man, we can't wait.
Run the Town.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna send it to y'all.
Yeah, cool. So we definitely go play that bitch.
Yeah,
we definitely go play it.
It's KLC. Like it's the most KLC Soldier beat shit you probably heard in a while. So it's like a real KLC record, Yeah.
So hold on, we go get into some bullshit because I promised Paco we gonna get into some bullshit too.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this before. Yeah, of course. Like,
yeah, we brought you here.
Yeah, on a silk do-rag. What
5 on dirt with me, man. I just don't. I just want to shake the brother hand, man. That's all.
So we good, bro. I promise you. I don't talk about somebody I don't like.
So let me ask you this, Paco. Before we get into the bullshit, I got 2 questions.
Yep.
The 2 questions are not related, right?
Yeah.
The first question is, what's your favorite KLC beat?
Ooh, I know it though. I got that. I'm glad you asked that shit.
Come on, I'm ready.
You want, that one
All right.
first?
So
I do that one first.
Go ahead.
You want to do that? 6 Shot is your dog.
Ooh,
For sure. No question
hard.
about it.
That's hard.
It's
That's
6
hard.
Shot is your dog. I feel like, cause like I was in a truck with KL and he was having that conversation, and it's like what I knew, even with the new song we done, when it first come in, it's like so out of nowhere, like beat wise. So when 6 Shot is your dog would come on, it's come on to one note and it's boom. And at that second, with nothing else, people tend to like start standing up.
Boom, 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 boom.
Exactly.
Oh.
And there's no rapping, it's just that shit alone, and it's like
I got chills just now.
the first fucking thing hit is boom, and you like
it's
just
dog.
that.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying? So
Didn't Q93 like use that as like an intro or something? Like I feel like I've heard that
I'm
so
sure
much.
they did.
Yeah, they did. And you know what's crazy? They just started playing it at Pelicans games.
Damn.
Like just recently.
Just
Damn,
Yeah.
that's fucking
hey,
dope.
Pelicans
You behind, baby.
organization, please contact me. I would
Jesus
love
Christ, please, man, please.
please.
No, absolutely. Because 5 got ideas about marketing. Chris got ideas. I got ideas.
We all do.
The talent fucking right here. Like you don't gotta go and get motherfuckers to ride a unicycle. You know what I'm saying? Like the talent is here, baby.
And it don't have to be D1. No disrespect. It's other. Oh man, that made you uncomfortable. Look at that. Now he started. No, you.
I don't
you,
like
Lito.
But I'm gonna just try to be positive.
Like there's
I
don't mean that disrespectfully. There's other avenues to go through outside of D1.
I like that. First of all, I know D1 personally, but I'm gonna say this: positive is a hell of a word, because I like, what is positive? Like, is it not positive for me to? I mean, it's a podcast.
Yeah,
is sex not positive? Like,
sex is very positive.
My point, to me, it's positive. So like, it's positive is like,
don't try.
You probably don't like, you might not like trying to play like this role that we really got to be perfect, or we can't even.
I don't like that.
Let loose a little bit and just kind of be.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Really, as a person, I'm not that person, because I gotta be me.
Be human.
Yeah, I gotta be human, and I'm not that person. I curse. I fucking get mad. I fucking had a sip of liquor, all that shit. I'm a human.
Yeah, like you.
I get high. I fucking.
Yeah.
We love women.
I'm just saying other avenues outside of D1. That's it.
I'm sorry if you got a straight D1. I'm sorry.
No, and that's not even like bro. Like, I mean, I hope they hear me. You know what I'm saying? I rock with D1. You know what I'm saying? I like, look. You know what I mean? I've been through that phase, and I think he's very important. I think I DM his management like years ago. I forget what it was about, but like anybody that's from the region, that's from the city, we gonna hold him up and rock with him. So we definitely. Yeah. I mean, this ain't no D1 slander. I'm just saying there are other people, there are other rappers that are in the city that you can pull from and bring in, and have perform on your stage outside of Cash Money, No Limit, and lately D1. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
My only argument to stuff like that is more so like you had a collab with Currency, I've yet to hear a Currency song played. Like you can't
That's a really good point.
You know that came up. Never mind.
Nah. I want to hear more with where I was going with that. I think
I'm
that
just
was
saying, like you can't be one sided. It can't be a money ploy, or you're just trying to get a certain demographic for a certain time. Like you have to ingratiate yourself. If you're gonna bring in Currency, ingratiate Currency's audience fully. Play his music. You can't just he's multi-talented.
Yeah.
He's an influencer by choice.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Do everything. Don't
Yeah.
just do one thing. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I feel as a Currency fan, I feel like you just used them. You didn't. Yeah, he benefited from it, but you just used them.
They still finding their way.
About Currency too, because before anybody knew who I was, like I had his number and we would text, and I told him, man, I'm doing this song. I really want you to come. And he pulled up. Like, you know, this nigga Rich, he could have been anywhere, doing anything, but he really came and helped. Like, think about that. You know, this man, I don't even think like, that's why I like the word positive. Currency's positive.
He is positive.
Yeah.
Like, this nigga is fucking positive. Like he's really genuine like that. So that tripped me out because I was thinking, man, I really thought about that. I was thinking like, man, if I was like rich and I had a Ferrari and shit in New Orleans, would I like take like an hour out of my day or 2 hours out of my day to go just help somebody? I mean, I want to help people, but you're just so busy. Yeah. You know?
I think Currency deserves his flowers every chance we could give it to him.
Yeah.
You know, like just honestly, like it's gonna sound crazy, but the most positive example for me, for real, that I can see that he sets is just being here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't have to say anything, he doesn't have to do anything. Dog, I'm here. I want to be around my people.
Yeah.
And I feel comfortable enough to be around y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, that speaks volumes to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just the fact that like we said last week, we talked about Spitter last week, but anyways, like I was saying, the man drives his cars, like he walks around. There's a fucking, I don't know if he still does it every Wednesday, but he has a stand-in show at the HOB. Like,
yeah, he did for a long time. Yeah.
You know?
He put out an album maybe like last year, and the album cover was like him and a bunch of people in Jet Life. Like he was at the top.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I DM'd him. He probably didn't see it, of course, but I said that he should probably invert that as he is the bottom,
yeah,
and put it, because he does that, because he is essentially, he will put his partners or the people around him above him, just to get them in a better position. Like he doesn't care. Like he doesn't, if his partners want to do X, Y, and Z, if they want to do this, he's gonna put them in a position as I can see, to be in a better place. He doesn't care if he's up or down, or he does. I think they should invert it, because I think that's a symbolism of him. It's like an inverted pyramid. Like if you go back to Africa, people said the reason why the pyramids are like that because they figured that people are closer to God. That's why it's pointed. I think hence why it's supposed to be God looking down. So the pyramid's actually backwards. We just don't see it that way. But that's a story for another day.
Yeah.
It's a good story though. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man, like I feel like he's that foundational in New Orleans. Like New Orleans was built on swampland. They had I think Currency's in that swampland so deep you can't take them out.
Yeah, man, I like what you were saying at the beginning though, man. Like, and I love D1, so there's never us like man, I know D, you know, and I'm myself around D, 100% myself. But like,
we also love D1.
Yeah,
to be honest, yeah.
I think I feel most comfortable. I think what you're saying is like, we in the world we live in, we are always kind of trying to like hide parts of ourselves, you know. So like,
yeah,
you know, if I go to mama's house, obviously, like my total being, I gotta be a different person, because she gonna like,
that's mama.
Yeah, it's my mama. She, you know, so in my own space, I can be 100% me, you know, and it's like that feeling is great. But I think for me, I connect with artists who let you be your authentic self, because that's a challenge for most people, because we can't. I mean, even if I have a girlfriend, I try to be me in front of her. I say the shit I would say. I try to say the shit I would say in front of my homies, even if she don't like it. So I started off like that, so that you don't like. Let's not like make it like when I see you, I gotta like
flip a switch.
hey babe, like all this shit that I don't talk like that.
Nobody wants to be the representative.
I got
You know?
yeah,
exactly.
I got a theory about that, right?
Yeah.
So I used to tell my partners, like, when I meet a girl or when I met a girl, I would immediately be the worst version of myself.
Yeah.
Because if I'm the worst me, right? I know you shaking your head, but I'm saying if I'm the worst me and you fucking with me, you fucking with me.
Yeah.
Terrible person. 5. Terrible person.
I agree,
You don't have to be him, bro. Listen. You don't have to be anywhere close to how terrible he is. I'm just saying that's it. He's really terrible.
Yeah.
I can move you down the list, 5.
I went from 1 to 3 today.
There we go. You don't even have to be on the list.
I'm not even tripping on the list, but I'm saying I wouldn't do what Lito did, but I respect him because he has logic behind it. And I'm like, all right, I understand it. He wants to be, and then if they choose to be with him, they gradually see the better of him.
Exactly.
You know, they earn it.
Yeah, it's a concrete. Yeah. It's a rose from the
That's
concrete.
trauma. That's what that is. That's trauma.
This man here, bro.
That's why I love Dolph though, man. Dolph be like saying the shit that you be thinking about, but you just don't be saying that shit aloud. He be saying that shit, like, you know.
Whether it's on beat or not.
Yeah,
it didn't matter. I'm gonna get Dolph to go get that shit out.
Whether it rhyme, it don't matter. Dolph a legend, dog. Like
Dolph,
he just is, bro.
He was stressed the fuck out of word. I'd be like, yeah, I didn't even know you could rhyme that.
Yeah,
like that's fire. Like, bro, to me, like, not saying they in the same vein, but to me, he got a little bit of a similarity to 2 Chainz. Like,
yeah,
not saying that he a character, you know what I'm saying, but like
Wayne just said that.
Lito.
Yeah, see that interview.
Yeah.
What he was on?
That he was on that
with Ocho and them 5.
Yeah.
Oh, I Am Athlete.
Yeah, I Am Athlete.
What's the new one? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Was that Ocho?
It was it wasn't. Well, it's the old one with Brandon Marshall. It's
all right. So it is them. Okay. All right. Yeah.
But Dolph's so spiritual because like his come up, man, he just like for him to push like you can make it happen. You know, you can believe and you can really make this real. His songs be like that. Like the song I like is that hold up,
Chris,
hold up,
bro, Lito,
okay, no choice but to go up. You know, it's like that's the Black Boy song I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's just like that. It's that shit like.
Oh,
I don't know. That shit, I be feeling like
nigga almost made me shed a tear. Chris, you something?
Man, dog, it's a real emotional experience. It's church.
Yeah, it is, man. It is.
You know how you know what's crazy? You say that. So like, I'm not I think we talked about this too. I don't like gospel music. I don't like positive music. I've said that. But that shit to me is gospel
it's
music.
Spiritual, right?
Yes,
it is spiritual.
Like real shit. I feel God in that shit.
It's spiritual. Yeah.
Yes.
Like, you don't like gospel music?
I mean, like some of it is cool, dog. Like when niggas get like to being preachy to me, I'm good.
I'm not
terrible.
Saying, like preachy. All right.
I like Yolanda Adams. Like she's dope.
Bro, she ain't made a song since like 2008, bro.
Hey, I just told you I don't like it, so I don't know.
That's where your bag at, bro. You gonna start talking about Marvin Sapp next, man?
I'll stop right there. What
are we doing here, man?
What a family at? They still singing?
We talk about the Wyan sisters next, bro. What are we doing? You better than this.
Let's not even get into the blasphemy.
Let's not.
Y'all judging me on my.
Nah. I am not. While we're here,
that's okay. If Dolph is your gospel, bro, it's cool.
I can't lie. Dolph is my gospel because I don't really play. I don't play a lot of gospel, you know, but he makes me believe. I don't know, and like,
yeah, I feel it.
I think that's the point of it, right?
Yeah,
he's motivational, man.
I'm talking about even gospel, like it's supposed to make you believe something. So
yeah,
all right, I can dig that.
I ain't saying like gospel. He said that.
I'm not saying that you're going. That's just your music that makes you believe. Like, that's not even.
Lito a demon, man.
Honest, you know, but
bro, I'm just saying, bro, like
because people call it, they be like, that's negative, but I don't see it that way. I be seeing Dolph as, to me, that's positive. Like everything Dolph does is like, I mean, besides even some of the stuff about people hitting at him, he be saying like, you know, you're gonna have some haters. Like he just keeps saying that. I just come with it. He not hating on nobody. It's always like he always on offense trying to make it happen.
Bro, listen. We gonna get off Dolph, but let me get this shit off. I'm teaching my niece how to drive, right?
Yeah.
So my niece love Dolph.
Yeah.
Love Dolph.
Yeah.
I don't know where she get it from. So like when we done, when we celebrate when she done. Cause like we got it, you celebrate your wins. Like I'm trying to teach her that. Like it don't matter how small the win is, celebrate the fuck out of it, right? Our celebration song, 100 shots.
Hey, bro.
I don't see the problem.
I don't see any problem.
I'm just saying. And look, I let her rap out the sunroof. You know what I'm saying? She about to go get some money or go
spend some money.
She be going up, dog. I be like, dog, my nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
dog, they don't want you to live. They don't want you to ball.
That exactly. That's why I said it's never negative. It's like they hitting at me. I'm just trying to like do it. I'm trying to kill it. I ain't do nobody nothing.
Yeah.
They don't want you to live.
They don't want you to ball.
Smile in your face. And they pray for you to fall. Hey,
young niggas stay focused.
Like, when he start yelling at me, like, just like,
I guess Dolph is a preacher.
I'm telling you,
he told us to pray for our enemies. He did say that.
Yeah.
5. You seen? Well, I think all of y'all saw that video that came out a few months before he passed when he was at Jackson State.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
the locker room.
Nigga, 100 shots came out like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Them college students was going nuts, word for word, singing. If that's not a religious experience, what they were doing in that locker room on just a random Saturday afternoon,
right?
Yeah,
I don't know what is.
And you saw they naming the locker room after him.
Damn.
Yeah.
Prime special, man. That's dope.
Yeah, that's fire, dog.
Even when they be playing that My Hitter in the locker room, I be seeing them playing that song.
Yeah,
that shit be fucking cold. Like you could imagine how them students feel, bro, when they like when they singing that shit. You know that I'm gonna ride with my motherfucking nigga. Them niggas probably kill for the nigga next to him. That shit.
Got to.
Oh,
yeah, like
you have no choice.
Yeah,
like that shit in you.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
You could imagine that feeling to go and play for Dion after singing that shit.
Yeah.
My nigga, my motherfucking nigga. Like,
right.
This nigga's probably about to go and run through something. They hit the field.
Yeah.
But son, it's crazy though. Like you know, and so you got Dolph in the locker room rapping that shit with you.
Yeah,
incredible,
bro. Like
incredible.
That's they never go forget that shit, bro.
Never.
They would have never got that any other place.
No, man. Rest in peace to Dolph, man.
Shit.
Man, y'all ready to get into some bullshit, man?
Yeah, let's get into some bullshit.
All right, man. So me and Five was talking, actually on the way up here, and we was just talking about sneakers and shit. And I just wanted to know, man, like, what's y'all favorite sneaker all time? I know it's a hard question.
Up-tempo's Scottie Pippen.
Oh,
yeah, it's my favorite. My son, I was able to get my son a pair, and I was like, yeah, like this is like nostalgia. Like I don't even.
You got hold on. Before we get off, you got a top 5 sneaker, or is that
top 5 sneakers? Oh man, that's tough.
You ain't got to give me 5. Like,
let me give you 5. I'm not gonna put it.
5 got to give you 5, bro.
Yeah. Any particular order, I go Jordan 1, of course. Up-tempos, Air Max 1s. This going. I'll say Jordan 10s because of what they meant to me.
That is different.
I played in them when I was in 8th grade, 7th, 8th grade, and I felt like I was on air. Like I was, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me move off Nike. Let me go. I'm gonna go Ultra Boost because they're so comfortable. They were like, I was really impressed by that shoe.
700s too. 700s is like crazy comfortable.
Ultra Boost, Adidas Ultra Boost. I probably put those in my top 5 just to say, all right, I'll wear that shoe a lot.
Just respect that. Paco?
Man, I hate to give my answer because I don't feel like it's like that fucking different and shit. And I don't like to say the same shit people say, but I can't like lie. So Jordan 4s, man. I gotta go Jordan 4s.
Even with the toe box, man.
Wait. Paco, what's your favorite Jordan 4? Because my favorite shoe, like, and listen, I haven't even purchased them yet, but my favorite shoe is a Jordan 4. But what's your favorite like version of them?
Man, right now I got the black and red ones that came out like a couple months ago, and they look the best with. That's my favorite outfit I had recently. I'm going with them right now, but probably the I'm gonna go with the black and red. They're not my favorite, but the Jordan 4s in general, I'm just going with them because that's what I'm playing right now.
I'm with you. You got a top 5?
Top 5 sneakers? I don't know about the top 5.
Give me 3. You got 3?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jordan 4 1. Shit, man, I gotta go just G Nikes, man, because
Universal.
yeah, you just can't go wrong with them. I hate to just say the same shit.
Hold on, black or white though?
All white.
All right, okay.
All white.
All right. Trying to see. I was trying to take your temperature, trying to see where you was at.
The black. And the number 3 all-time favorite sneakers, man. Yeah, man. Such a tough one. I'm just go MX.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just go MX, man.
Do-rag Slim. Talk to me.
My favorite shoe of all time, currently right now, is subject to change, but it's the Black Hat Forest. Easy.
Okay.
Like, it's not, yeah, that's my favorite shoe. Top 5, man.
Give me whatever you got. Give me whatever you have.
Top of my head, man. Copper foams.
Ooh.
I'm a big foam posit guy.
Foams in general, or just the copper ones?
Nah, foams in general, but the copper ones are my favorite.
Specifically, all right.
Man, what LeBron shoe was that? Is it to the 9s? The South Beach, they either 8s or 9s. It's just a beautiful fucking shoe.
It's
8s.
Yeah, the 8s. It's a beautiful shoe. Okay. That's probably 3. Man, I really like 5s answer with them 10s, bro. I got a mental image of Scottie Pippen pointing at his 10s, wanting, like, telling MJ to come back. Yeah.
Damn, what
I'm boring, bro. Like bread 11s. Like those are just like have been in my from childhood to today. So the bread 11s are probably 4 and 5th. I'm with Paco. It got to be the G Nikes. It got to be. They lasted for fucking so long, and I thought they would die, and they didn't die.
Yeah.
Even if they went away, they came back, and it's still like the price of G Nikes have went up.
Yeah,
you used to be to get them motherfuckers for $70.
Yeah,
it's dead.
I feel you. Man, dog, like, it's no wrong answer. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's just so many shoes, bro. Because listen, when we leave this and I go to my closet, I'm gonna be like, fuck,
pissed off.
I just thought about my New Balance. I was like, I just been buying a lot of New Balance.
Which ones?
I got the beef and broccoli.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah,
them nice.
I was very impressed by that shoe when I saw it in person. I was like, all right, it was a good buy.
Okay.
What about you, man? What you?
Fuck, man. I like Air Max 1s. I like Jordan 1s. I like 3s. I like 4s. Damn, that's hard, bro. I like the penny
Penny ones?
Penny ones. Is that the joints? Is that the I can't see them. The black and blue ones with the
I know what you're talking about.
I can't think of what number penny it is, but I love those. I like Andre Agassi's.
All right.
Damn.
I'm a shoot guy. Like that's what
Yeah, I got some Tree X at the crib. Like,
damn. How you feel about Chucks, man? Chucks had a strangle on our community for a long time.
I can't fuck with him, bro. My feet too long. I look like
that's what I said, bro. I look like a clown.
Look like a fucking clown, dog. I look like Sideshow Bob if I put a pair of Chucks.
Bro, and I tried.
No,
how y'all feel about Chucks?
I changed my mind though. I'm going. Jordan 4 breads. Yeah, that's what I was like. The breads. I'm going Jordan 4 breads all day without a question. And I don't own them currently. I had a pair, but I sold them. But
it's all good.
I'm gonna buy another pair eventually.
Yo, Paco a rapper. Somebody get him some shoes. Paco ain't not supposed to have shoes.
Jordan 4 breads. I'm going with them.
Yo, I gotta add this because I'm from New Orleans and I feel like this is my. Like I have every flavor of these hoes. I gotta add the Prada America cups.
Yo, Prada has a strong hold on your community.
Dog, they had me. they had me. Let me tell you.
That's so funny, man.
Let me tell you how they had me.
I know.
Bro, I used to work on Canal Street, right?
That's hilarious.
I get my check, me and my partner. Real story. I get my check. We walk straight to Saks. Spend that whole fucking thing on some America Cups. The whole check.
It has a Bally's too.
Oh,
I think
Jesus Christ.
you
Yeah.
guys-
bro, because you could if you had animals, you couldn't come outside.
That's
Bro,
real.
Like you couldn't come.
Remember when fucking Fila came back and they made them Prada had such a stranglehold on our community that Fila thought they was gonna be able to get away with making a similar looking shoe, and then it worked.
I just
And then it worked.
I just need Reebok to be like, all right, we're gonna redrop these soldieries.
I just say, are we really New Orleans? Is this a really New Orleans podcast? And nobody had that on their list.
Hey, bro,
It's
can I
okay.
tell? Can I be honest?
The
with y'all?
hammock
Be
guy
honest
brought
with
it
him.
up.
Tell him about the
The
tell
hammock
him.
guy brought it
Nah,
up.
you could be honest. I'm gonna be honest after you. Go
All
ahead.
right, I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Keep it.
You know, I as you know, I'm from Uptown. I didn't know if you knew that.
Can we talk about this?
I didn't know if you knew that.
Can we talk about this?
Yeah. I ain't know. I never had a pair of Soldieries, dog.
It's real, man.
I ain't never had a pair.
Damn,
Man, when
I don't like Reebok.
man,
that's
when
crazy.
I wore them for like a to fit a role before on the album cover we did. But I gotta be honest with you, I only did it to play the role that we was trying to create for like a visual. However, my mama bought me some when I was in 6th grade, and I was so pissed she bought me them shoes. I was so pissed. I felt I didn't want to wear that to school. I felt like I wasn't going. The girls was not gonna rock with me. I felt like that, you know.
I feel you.
And I went to school for girls.
Yeah.
As we all know.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's like all it was. Like,
I mean,
yo, is a fat baby heavy? Yeah.
right?
okay.
Nah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Uptown.
Come on.
Y'all, you guys,
Yes.
you individuals,
Yeah.
you're very, very territorial. When you were talking about when you were coming up, I think on the previous pod, like you were saying you couldn't go downtown. Like that wasn't a thing. Like you had to let somebody.
Yeah. I was telling him like Mardi Gras, you know how everybody going to the bridge.
Yeah.
I was out of bounds.
Yeah.
In my section.
Yeah.
I ain't really feel comfortable right there.
Yeah.
So
What has Uptown meant to you as far as like growing up? Like why do you feel this way about it? I'm not saying it's wrong to feel this way.
I understand the question.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
But I need to understand it to the point where you guys really, really.
I love Uptown.
Yeah.
You want to go or you want me to go?
Nah, you go first.
Dog, it's everything, dog. I wouldn't be myself for real. Like if it was not like, dog, okay, growing up, I was able to see like Baby, Juvie, BG in the flesh. I saw, dog, you got to, all right. So when I'm in 6th grade, this song called Uptown Thing comes out. Like, I'm listening to the lyrics, dog. I'm in 6th grade. I got put out of class for telling the teacher, like, niggas was putting niggas on t-shirts. I got put, like, they suspended me. BG owed me one. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, I really, son, I don't know, dog. Like, my whole family from Uptown. Like, I was telling you, like, my people before Katrina, if we was family, this is where we stayed.
Mhm.
We ain't migrate nowhere else. We ain't do nothing else. I ain't know, like, I ain't even know people like till I got to high school. I ain't know people came from Metairie and Kenner. I ain't know people was born and raised there. I thought you just like, you know, your mama worked out there. I ain't know like that was a thing. And when I was growing up, we had DJs, dog. Like Jubilee might just be on your block this weekend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the whole neighborhood. It was just like, I'm not gonna say it was all love, but it was a lot of love. Like it was a lot of love in your neighborhood. And it was just like, you know, like people was really, really proud of where they was from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even though like different wards was beefing Uptown, like you still had like, you know, like my grandma staying at 13. I love the 13.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm from the 3. So when Paco be like from the, like I feel that shit in my soul. Like I get like chills in my veins, like just even talk, dog. I'm going to school, dog. Baby is on TV in the fucking stretch Hummer.
Real shit, man.
What you want me to say?
Yeah,
like
real shit, man. Yeah. I mean, I could say I'm gonna start it from my daddy and my mama are from the Cali, you know?
Yeah.
So just that, both of my grandmas lived there. So it just, you know,
Boy, you just stuck there. Like it's ingrained in you.
you just take pride in it, you know?
Yeah.
And my man, I gotta be honest with my uncles, some old niggas, man. Them niggas is like Uptown proud as fuck. Them niggas like, you know, like they'd be like, that's disrespectful to an Uptown nigga. They talk like that. Yeah. They say shit like that.
The way y'all walk is funny. When y'all trying to prove a point, you gotta stomp.
You clap your hands.
Like
you gotta stomp and clap.
Like yeah, dog. It is visually funny to me. Like I'm like, yo, but I understand it to the point where it's like you're very, very proud of what you've come from. Not to the point of like it was all bad, but the love you got from it was more important than what the outside painted as it to be.
Man, I think that's true, man. Because I'm gonna say this. I do know what New Orleans is known for and what people look at
specifically
it as,
Uptown.
Right? Specifically Uptown.
Yeah.
But on Galvez, where we from, there was family. It wasn't. There was killing in the project, but not nowhere on Galvez where my family lived. That shit was like in the cold way or some shit. But it was like it was mainly love and fun and family and kids playing and like, you know. I mean, there is killing, but
yeah,
I don't think the average person from the project never actually killed somebody. Yeah. You would have the perception that all these niggas have caught bodies their whole life. There are niggas who doing this, but most of them have never killed nobody. You know, I'm just saying the perception is different.
Yeah.
If you go, I was in Houston, man. I lived in Houston for like 2 years. I'm at the bar and I'm just having a drink and I'm with this girl at the bar and we just talking and we both from New Orleans. And the dude next to us like, man, where y'all from? Like, I'm from New Orleans. You're like, you're not from New Orleans. I was like, I realized the perception of it is just like, man, every nigga down there,
you're a wild nigga, yeah.
It's automatically just to kill you off, you know.
Yeah.
That go down, but that's not the typical person. How many murders is that? Yeah, 400 in the worst year ever.
Yeah.
So if that's how many black men that live here, most of these niggas ain't never do nothing.
Yeah,
yeah. There are niggas who are really, 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 really doing it though.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. No. I and so like man, like same. My mom and my daddy from Uptown. Like my people own property. Like they still own property Uptown. Like my grandmother, the church I go to, my grandmother gave them land to the church so they could build.
She got any other land she wants to sell?
Shit, me too. I wish I could buy a house Uptown. Fuck, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
But they don't want us Uptown no more.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I mean, dog, like I got that shit like on my own. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It probably sounds crazy, but it's just like, you know, like that's my section, that's my people. Yeah. And you could spot it. Yeah. I know. Like if you start talking, where you from? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I figured you.
Yeah, we used to get the cash from like, say somebody like came from Kenner, right? And they would be like, "Oh, I'm from New Orleans," or they wouldn't say exactly what it was from, per se. And we didn't have anybody to check them or something like that. But another cat from the area or somebody actually from New Orleans would be like, "Nigga, where you from?" And they'd be like, "Oh, I'm from so and so." I'm like, no, you're not. Like, where you from for real? Like, where you? And you're like, "Oh, I'm from Whoop-de-woo in Kenner." Mm-hmm. It's like, Kenner, nigga, you ain't from the West. You know what I'm saying? It'd be that kind of.
I respect Kenner. Shout out to Young Roddy though. Young Roddy album fire. Shout out to
why y'all don't like Kenner, bro?
Because of that, Kenner, bro. That's how it's like.
I'm like Lito though. I honestly never knew that people are from Kenner or like Metairie until like growing up. I didn't really know that shit either. Like, I didn't know that.
But y'all gotta understand the migration of people. Like everybody can't live where their people live.
I know, but like growing up, like we
just didn't know that.
I didn't know that. Like dog, like we never. Son, I don't know if this apply to you, but me, like I never left Uptown. I had no everything was Uptown. Yeah, we had no reason. I didn't even need to go to Metairie, dog. Like, what we need uniforms? Oh, we got uniform stores. We had car. I was telling them earlier. Sewell was on Baron Street. Need a Cadillac?
Yeah.
We go there.
Yeah.
Y'all know what's crazy? 5, like I'm listening and like Lito, Paco, what y'all explaining is like, so you asked me earlier where I'm living at now. I live in Chicago. Chicago right now, and like some of the bad neighborhoods,
Yeah.
it's the same thing. It's the same thing. They know nothing, and it's even worse because they know nothing but that strip, that block. So all that shit that y'all hear about with, you know what I mean, with O Block and them beefing with people like blocks over, so on and so forth. It's the same thing. They don't know that it's a whole different other world out there.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
That's
and
true, man.
when you in that environment, like that's just like you know what you know. You feel like that, like this corner store, they sell t-shirts. Okay, I can get food here.
Yeah.
Okay, I can get hat. I
Liver
listen. I can get
cheese.
hats here. I'm gonna meet somebody. Liver cheese. Whatever it is I want. Nine times out of 10, this liquor store guy that somebody go get it.
Yeah. Like,
It's the truth.
you know, like that's how it go, bro. Like your neighborhood, dog, like your corner store, like your corner store was law. Like we, bro, you had everything. I remember when corner stores started selling the graphics. Dog, when Soulja Slim died, they had the Soulja Slim on the graphic tees at the corner.
Yeah.
Dog, what? Give me the long sleeves.
Yeah.
Give me all of that. Like, I need that.
Yeah, that's fucking true, man.
It sounds crazy. I know. Cause I'm gonna be honest, dog. If it wasn't for Katrina, I probably would have never. The way I was going, I would have never left. I'd have never seen shit. I'd have never seen shit.
I feel you.
I just wanted my corner, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I wanted, dog.
I feel you, man. You know, I'm thinking about the corner store, and this is so it do get bad. You know, I'm not trying to like paint it like it ain't. So like when I was a kid, my daddy was killed when I was 4, and you know, my daddy was hustling, so like big time hustling. So when I was 4, though, man, I remember like my mama finally let me like move around and shit, you know, like kind of like when like maybe like 5, I should say, let me like kind of like play and shit, man. And I remember people like hearing that at the corner store, the man who owned the store, wife, like they ran in there trying to rob her and they shot his wife in the head in the Calio. Like the Asian family that owned the store. I'm like, what the fuck? They shot somebody in the head. You know, I'm hearing that shit. I'm like, that's allowed, but I'm like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then like the next day, the fucking man opened the store. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I couldn't believe that was even a
thought in his mind.
Even as a
crazy.
little kid, you know, I couldn't believe that was possible. I thought that shit was over with when they said that happened. I thought that shit was gonna be shut down. Yeah. Like we go to the store, I'm like, that's open. Like unbelievable, you know.
That's crazy.
Niggas live out them stores, bro. Like we live out the corner store.
What his real name probably wasn't Bob,
but that's what we call him.
He probably that's his name. That's probably what he gave us as his fake name.
Yeah,
bro. They had an Asian dude in the corner store Uptown, and his name was True. Like however you spell it, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know.
TRU.
It was like real Vietnamese, but it got converted into True. That's what he told us. Bro, you know what we used to call this man? Tyrone.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was his name. That was crazy.
Like we had no reason to call this man named Tyrone, dog. Yeah. Man, let me ask y'all this, bro. Y'all listen to Benny album dropped in the last week. Y'all listen to Benny shit, Tanner Talk 4? Y'all got a chance to peep?
Yeah.
I haven't heard the album yet.
You ever heard it?
I haven't heard it.
So like, I want to get into the album, but let me ask you this: as an artist, do you find it difficult to listen to music?
I listen to everything.
Okay, all right. You just not interested in that, or
I just haven't made it to it.
I feel you. Okay,
I've been hearing about it. Man, they got this Key Glock song. I keep playing right now. I can't get off it right now, but I'm gonna have to move on from it and listen to it.
What's the name of the song? Because Durag Slim.
I don't know the name of the song, but it's that man. I got a real ambition for this cash.
I got a real ambition for this cat.
I be hungry.
What do you say?
13 years old with
a shoebox. Yeah.
I be wanting to come up, so I be playing shit like that.
The name of the song is literally Ambition for Cash. I sent it to Lito before. He not fucking with it, but that's okay.
I did fuck with that. Why I said Durag Slim.
Lito. I wake up to that, bro.
I like Key Glock. I like his videos too. Like I think
he's funny, dog.
Funny, I think he's hilarious.
You know, I'm a gym rat, so like shit that could like get me there. Like
I got a playlist for you then.
Yeah, I need some shit.
I got a playlist for you.
Like if you go to Tanner Talk, man, I will go Tyson's Tyson versus
Ooh,
Ali.
come on.
Yeah, him and Conway.
That shit is.
I think Conway said what he need to say. I guess there's a what's the dude name? He's I guess he's a podcaster, but yeah.
You talking about B-Dot?
Yeah, he talking
that fucking
about,
list.
He said
B-Dot them dumbass list.
He said fuck your list, nigga.
Do you?
Yeah.
I want to get into that, but you listen to Tana Talk, Chris? You heard it?
Yep.
How you feel about it?
It's really good project. It was better. It was the best project that dropped on that day. And I say that to be petty because Dirk dropped the same day, and I like Dirk.
I have not heard his.
Benny's project was better. It just was. I'm rocking with. I'm late on Stove God Cooks. I just am.
Hey, did you hear the song I sent you?
That nigga, yo, Lito, that nigga can rap. So
no man.
Wait.
I'm about to say because I don't have brakes. Don't just.
you about to drive it off the road? Nah, but I rock with Tyson versus Ali. 10 More Commandments just for like nostalgic reasons alone. You know what I'm saying? But putting people on game. Benny a teacher, bro. He like Benny paints pictures, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I rock with. Like any artist, right? They can paint a picture to where if you staring too long, like at the road or like at your desk or you know, like wherever you at, you almost feel like you there and you could see it.
Yeah. That's
the
art. That's the art, dog. Like
that's the art. Yeah. So I mean, it's a really good project.
I appreciate Benny. I'm in a coke rap. I like coke rap. Like, I told you I like positive music.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, Five. I need your opinion on him not liking positive rap at some point, bro. Because I'm watching your facial expressions when he say this shit, and it made me laugh.
I keep telling you, man, the word positive. You gotta watch that word. that word is like.
What would you call it?
Happy rap.
I don't want you to make me feel happy.
Ambition is positive. Money's positive. Fucking women is positive.
All right.
I mean, you know, I don't look at it how most people probably look at it. I'm like, you know, coke rap. Okay, we do know cocaine has destroyed lives. We do know that.
Absolutely.
You know.
Yeah.
But we do know alcohol has destroyed lives. And if I owned the alcohol company, would you clap for me or like?
Yeah.
It'd be like the owner of Heineken is in the building. Like, I don't know.
I go crazy, Paco. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I go nuts. Shout out to my nigga Hines.
It's capitalism, man.
Niggas would be like, wait. Does he have liquor with him?
The owner?
All right.
Exactly.
Wait, hold on. Paco, you like Common?
Yeah, I like Common.
You like him though?
I don't play Common music, if I'm being honest with you.
Okay, you play him in your car? You be driving around, somebody put on Common in your car, you be like, yeah, keep it on.
I play his verses on like
Nah. I'm like, nigga, you driving back. Well, it ain't the aux cord no more, it's the Bluetooth. Somebody put on B from 05, you going nuts in the car.
I don't play any Common songs. Not one Common song is in my car. But I don't like the word positive, man, because like, I mean, I don't think the word positive is used how I see positivity. I think positive make it kind of like lame. But like, I'm doing an album called Black Boys, but all the shit we do, I think it was all it's positive. We have fun. Maybe we like could go too far. Maybe we could say shit like we want to fuck the bitch. You know, I don't know. But we just like women, and I don't look at all that shit as negative like some people may view it. Now, some of the killing and shit like that, I can reason with, but most of it is just like ambition. It's just like we want to fucking live. Like everybody want to do that. You know, it's like you know. So it's like if I smoke a blunt, is that negative? Who's the judge? It's just the judge. It's
all subjective. It's all subjective.
I feel like Five judging me though, because every time Paco say that, Five look at me.
We just gotta find a different way to explain it. Because when Leo said it, I'm like, I know what you mean.
Correct as like rapping about some of that shit. The issue I have with it is like, do you actually live like that, nigga? Like you rapping like that, but
you gotta be fucking
Common, D1, they all having sex.
I'm
just saying the other song. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like you gotta be fucking bitches.
You feel me? Like exactly.
You can't. It can't be all like, bro. You sinning. Like, yeah, you living that life. Like, stop. Don't make it seem like, oh, I don't curse in my raps. I get it. I get it. It's like the comedians that say they don't curse when they like, bro, that's cool and all, but does that connect to the people that you try, your audience?
Is
No.
Is it targeted? Is it that you don't like?
Exactly. And they be saying negative. I'm with that so much because I feel like they say it's negative when you cursing or some shit, but
No.
is it negative? Like, I got a daughter, and this may not be the best shit to say in the world, but I'm gonna just say it. My daughter is allowed to say certain curse words. I'm gonna be tripping. Like, I just don't view it how people view it. They're like if I tell her to say it in front of me, I'm like, just don't say that when you're there because they're gonna view it this way.
Yeah.
I give her, but it's a reason, it's a stigma. They look at it, in school, never do that. I told you, do never do that in school.
I feel like cussing is a form of expression, though.
It's a word. It's letters. It's like somebody made it up. It's nothing to it, but it's a word.
Yes.
We just say it's negative. You say shit, but it's like, it just means that I didn't like that a lot. And it's like, or something hurt me. Shit. It's just like, damn it. It's like her saying, it really, really, really hurts, daddy.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
yo, like 5. Like, man, you see them fucking Nikes he had on?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
prime example.
Exactly.
No offense.
They'll say that's so negative. Like
you niggas, not much more so Uptown niggas, but niggas in New Orleans in general, you will greet each other. What's up with it, bitch?
Exactly.
yeah.
Like that is a thing. You
It
know, be
is.
careful who you say that to. If you're listening to this, like really be careful who you say that to. If you're not cool with them, y'all don't have a relationship, please don't say that to
Just a
anybody.
noun.
That's true.
It's just a
Like,
noun.
you know what I'm saying? That there's no disrespect there.
No. If
Yeah.
I let you say that to me, I mean,
I fuck with you.
yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
I feel closer to you because
Yes.
you said something that could rub me the wrong way, and I'm gonna laugh about it, but and it's love like that, so it makes it even more embracing.
Yeah.
But to somebody who just looks at trying to make everything what it really ain't,
Yeah.
and trying to make shit like
Like the word
life,
nigga.
like we don't look at women ass when they walk by, like that's that life, like you shouldn't sit, all that is like you do that, like so,
I'm not gonna live a lie. I'm gonna give you dog. I'm gonna be honest, son. Like we was talking earlier, son. Like you find your voice, you find your truth, you live that shit. Like
yeah,
regardless how anybody else feel about how you living it is your life, my nigga. I'm gonna curse.
yeah,
I don't trust people who don't curse.
yeah.
If you don't
Me
curse,
neither. I'm with you on
I don't
that.
fuck with you. I can't
Yeah.
fuck with you.
Yeah.
Like how we go build? How we go like nigga? Like what? But you a saint. Get the fuck out of here. Like
I really don't. I don't even believe they're saint. They're pretending to like
they are
be some
pretending.
shit
Yes.
that you're not. And it's like
I fuck with sinners, me.
me too.
I fuck with them.
Me too, man. I'm a sinner, man.
You know, funny as fuck, bro. Like he don't realize how funny he is.
These
Like,
niggas fucking hilarious, bro.
I fuck with
I
sinners.
agree with
Like,
you, man.
that's the quote. That's the quote. I fuck with sinners. This nigga is
That
something
makes
this
sense.
world was not ready for, man.
That's some real shit,
Man.
Bro, they trustworthy, dog. You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't be there. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey,
You
that's
better than
why
me.
I used to say that I couldn't fuck with it, like be around a nigga that said he never smashed the ugly girl. Like I couldn't be around you.
Yeah,
I can't trust you
that's
at
a
that
lie.
point because I know you lying.
It's
Yeah.
3 a.m., bitch. We
Yeah.
going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Like I know you lying.
Yeah.
Like you just
Like,
ain't, you gotta tell me who she is, but
Yeah.
just admit
Something you ain't proud of.
you're not
Yeah.
proud of because we've
Yeah.
all done something that we are
Absolutely.
not proud of.
And
Yes.
said, fuck, why the fuck? I gotta get the fuck.
As soon
around
as
this
you
bitch
did
up.
it, you
Yeah.
realize
you fucked up.
I need to get
Yeah.
out of here.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
That's
Nigga,
real.
on the side, hey, don't you talk to me in public.
That's real. That's real. That's real though.
Yeah, that made so much sense what you said. You said, I can't trust you. And I think,
Can't.
man, my girl asked me one time and she said, did you text a girl recently? I said, I did. And like people would think, that would be like, damn, nigga. But in actuality, she loved me so much more because I just fucking told her.
Bro.
And I just put it out there. And then we just got off of it. Because not like you could really trust me because you asked me a fucking question.
So you already knew the
I
answer.
gave you a real answer.
She knew the answer.
Yeah, she knew the answer and I gave it to her.
Yeah.
And like I remember like with me being so honest, it's like people like, damn, man, that's fucking crazy. You tell her that shit. I'm like, yeah, nigga, we're close.
That's how it's supposed to be, dog.
Yeah.
You're
In
supposed
any
to.
relationship building.
Huh?
And in any relationship building, it's supposed to roll that way.
Yeah.
Because the worst thing that could happen in that situation, right, is that either like if you lie, she not gonna trust you.
Right.
And that's when y'all come apart, right? Like, dog, you be honest with with not just with women, with everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I found like a long time ago when I just started like just being honest, telling my fucking truth, like shit just start coming together, dog. Cause like before, you know, like how we was raised, I was raised dirty. I was raised grimy, like I you know what I'm saying? And then like once you start seeing like, yo, you know what? What's the worst that could happen? Like,
Yeah.
Y'all be nervous about telling women your faults? Like
me? No.
Yeah.
I'm no.
What's
I
When you
told
say
I'm
faults,
told-
what you mean?
what you consider a fault though?
like something that you know that's fucked up. Something
No.
you know internally that's fucked up, but you're afraid you know it, but you don't want to say it.
But like, explain that though, Five. Like, give me an example, because that it's levels to that.
Right,
I'm not saying that you're like a person that cheats a lot or a habitual liar, but something that you know in a relationship, like you can be slightly narcissistic, or you can, you know, when somebody does something, you're gonna flip it around on them, or you know that about yourself, or you do something that you know that is probably wrong and you don't explain it that well, or you won't do it you won't say it to the best of your ability. You allow them to fester that, or you know what I'm saying? Like something that
I'm a bad communicator.
Okay.
And it's not because it's probably crazy that I'm a bad communicator because
he keep
Say right now.
yeah,
I want
you know what I'm saying?
I want the audience to understand the like the things that he said today. Okay, all right. I love sinners. I'm a bad communicator. I hate positive rap. Stop coming to me acting like this man is a good person. He's a terrible person. He's telling y'all it's right there. It's right there.
I'm not.
To me, that made you one of the greatest people because you said you love sinners, and that to me says so much because in actuality, we are all like that. And
Jesus loves sinners too.
Exactly. If you're religious, you believe in Jesus, whatever you believe in. If you're a Muslim, like we all are like that. You know, I don't know a man who isn't similar to me in a sense. And like most men are similar to me, whether you want to fucking say it or not. Whether you're married, engaged, you know, you have shit.
Bro,
so
I feel like this. Like I know Chris is joking, but I don't see myself as a good or a bad person. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really just gonna be myself. And I'm saying that to say, like, I'm not about to fuck over you, but all the time, like, I'm not about to hold your hand either. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like your actions depend on your moves. And to answer your question, like, when I say I'm a bad communicator, meaning like I might be thinking all the best things that I want for you and I want for us. I just might not say them to you, and I might not express it. So like I might do something, you might take it a certain way, and I might not explain it just because I just don't be thinking about explaining it. But like if you come to me and you be like, well, why that shit was like, I don't understand why you did that. Like I'll clean it up. But like I just feel like men, like, well, I can't speak for everyone. For how I was raised, like my dad didn't explain shit.
I don't.
Yeah.
Somebody question shit, nothing.
You know what I'm saying? So like
somebody even question me about some shit. Like,
and that's it. Bro, you know what I had to learn? Yeah. So I had to learn for real, like being married though. Like I almost been this coming June is gonna be 3 years though, son. So like I had to learn. Real shit. I had no positive male role models about like marriage in my life, son. I had to literally forget everything I knew. I had to discard everything I ever saw, son. For real. And like I really had to learn to listen, and then like when I react to shit, like if my wife say something, like how I react with my partners, I can't react like that with her. And that's something that like you only learn like through fire. You learn in the trenches.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like just so to answer your question, like I feel like I'll just be honest with everything. Fuck it.
I prefer that, man. I think that makes you a good person. I do. Because I don't think so. Like, if I do something wrong, if I ever think to myself, am I like doing something that's like fucked up? Even the consideration of that makes you a good person to me.
Yep.
You thinking about it. You feel me? Like, you may continue, but at least you kind of
conscious enough.
You kind enough to even think about how you affect people. You know, I think that, but none of us are like what people want us to act like or like pretend like. If you go, the whole world's a bunch of they say all the time, the world's a lie, man. It's all bullshit, man. Everybody's like, we sit up and like, if you're in a professional setting, everybody's like, welcome in, how you doing today?
And it's all bullshit.
It's a bunch
Bullshit.
of fucking bullshit. We don't
It's
think
all
we
bullshit.
just talking like people we not. We acting like people we're not.
And then you get to me. What's up, nigga?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's me. That's me
Exactly.
at work, dog. I fuck it. Like,
The final boss.
Man, if you take that same people to a bar, you put them in a different environment, opposed to that professional location, you find out some real truth about these motherfuckers, and they are fucking
Just like you.
just like you.
Just like you. Yeah.
It been waiting for the moment to like, I can take this shit off, and I can like be the shit I really am, the slut I really am, or the fucking whatever.
yeah. Hey, you know what? You know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy, dog? So you just said that, right? You said the word slut, right?
Yeah.
It's so crazy to me that I'm not talking about you, but like niggas will be like, yo, she a freak, don't fuck with her. And niggas will be like, why wouldn't I fuck with her?
Yeah.
Like she living her truth.
Yeah.
She's giving and she's willing. Why wouldn't I fuck with her? Niggas is crazy to me, dog. Like, it's just like that Dirt India shit to me. Like he said he fuck with her because her body count was low.
Mm-hmm.
So you telling me, no disrespect, Dirt, but you telling me you fucking with an amateur. You know what I'm saying? Like you about to.
But I mean, but I got a little. I got a little pushback with that.
You don't know. You don't. First of all, that's only what you know.
Exactly.
You never know.
Exactly.
How the hell would you know? It's a silly conversation.
And a real nigga, honestly, I'm not about to ask you what your body count is.
I'm not even going to talk about it.
Hey, I want to hear what this nigga Chris got to say.
My fault.
Nah. I got a little pushback on that only because, like, to me, whatever your standard is, even if I don't agree with it, like it's your standard. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know when he says, and I was talking about this with my girl the other day. Like, I don't know when he says like a low body count. I don't know what that means. Is that 5? Is that 10? Is that 15? Is that like what?
So you want to answer the question? Because I found out he answered the question in a tweet.
Okay, what was it?
The answer is supposedly 2.
I mean, I don't know, but like to me, that's not for me to judge if that's his standard. Because let's say her body count might have been 2, but his perspective of what a low body count could have been under 10, could have been under 5, could have been under 15. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of gray area in that. I just don't give a fuck. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm with you. This is not a question that I would ever ask. I don't care.
Yeah. Let me ask you this though.
They've been together for so long, you know what I'm saying? There was a time in life in which I did ask those questions.
Chris, I like what you're saying because we all used to ask that question when
we
were fucking kids.
Yeah. Right. And they've been fucking with each other for a long time. So he might, you know what I mean, like what Dirt, 28? If he's known her, they've been together for at least 6-7 years. So we talking 23, 24. There was a time in life around that I may have asked. I ain't really care. But I would ask just because what the fuck I did.
I mean, niggas, you fuck. Then get your feelings hurt. You nigga be mad the whole day.
Nah, it'd be. It's a stupid ass question. You grow out of it, or you should at least.
Gary V book right here. It's Gary V, and Gary V says it all the time. And I'm like this in life. We take things and we make it into ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Something he gave me is I only play offense. Whether it's if I'm making music, if I'm fucking whatever, like if I have an idea, if I'm like, if it's a woman, I'm only thinking about what I'm offensively going to do. When you think about another man, you're on defense. And that's a terrible place to be.
Facts.
I'm always on offense. What am I about to do in my moment with you in the present? That's to me, that's the winning mentality.
So let me ask you this, though. I'm just being devil's advocate here because I don't give a fuck what, you know what I'm saying? He do what she do. Like, I don't even really care about that shit. But can a dude say Dirk got a couple baby mamas, he got a lot of kids? Yeah. Can a dude say like your body count needs to be low and you like fucking the farm? You know what I'm saying? Like, can you like how is that? How can you come out your face and say that?
And you fucking wait.
I said the farm, but like
fucking the farm?
You fucking
like when I say the farm, I mean like you fucking a field, like you fucked everything.
Where does that term come from?
Right?
Throw the baby out the bathwater.
Like Chris was saying, it's all about your view.
Yeah.
If you're Muslim, you think you're going to fucking run into the Twin Towers and there's going to be 74 virgins for you after you
That's a
after
poor.
your
That's
demise.
a poor life, son.
I'm just giving you.
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
perspective.
fucking a virgin until my eternity is
74
like,
of them. You got them forever.
God damn.
That's what they believe when they went into these buildings, right? Right.
That's what I was told that they thought they was gonna get.
Am I making this shit up?
No.
I do not want any afterlife virgins, like for sure.
Well, right. I listened to you. I listened to you talk about like.
I only said that to tell you, to some men, they feel like they can do that, but a woman, it's for them, and you know, in most places in the world, it's probably most powerful men are probably going to have their
harems of
course, right? Even here, even though we play like we don't,
concubines.
If you wealthy enough, if you Bill Gates, and you find out, you know, Bill Gates had a woman on his wife, and that still goes on. So most men, I think, feel like they have their selection. And
Lito, let me ask you.
Yeah.
When you hear, because I know what I think of, and I have a rebuttal for this, but I want to ask you, when you hear a guy, well, not when you hear it, but when you see that an individual's asking, like, at least at Dirk's age, trying to figure out what your body count is, or if that's important to them, what is that? What do you think they lack?
A lot of shit. Confidence, self-awareness.
Exactly.
Like for this, I think the main thing, honestly, for me, dog, that's stuck out for me is you speaking on the lady you about to marry body count in front of a bunch of other niggas. That's wild. Like what?
I think the room more so is like the thing that I was like, all right, bro, y'all tripping. Y'all in there, a Gilly in there clapping.
Dog,
that's why I like this nigga.
Yo, he's so lame, dog.
You sound just like
that. He did. Yeah, do that again. Hold on.
One more time.
I just like that kind of stuff. It just makes me like, all right, bro, you corny. You really don't even understand like what you're doing. You telling somebody something about your girl. Like, yo, you could be lying right now. Like even if you told the truth, nobody will believe it. Because look at what's around you and looking in what way you're saying it. Oh,
yeah,
a low body count.
Yeah,
niggas,
because I couldn't fuck with nobody that had anything. Like, yo,
and it's nobody business at the end of the day, bro.
Nobody, like, bro.
And nor do I care.
And you out in your girl, though. You know what I'm saying? How you know your girl want her body count out there?
And how do you know that's her body count?
You don't
know
exactly.
that.
Don't know.
Why even ask that?
Even if you tell the truth, nobody believe in it.
Yeah.
Even if you told the truth, nobody's gonna believe.
Niggas is rapping about murder, selling drugs, offing niggas, but I want a virgin. Where we at?
That's the world we live in.
What the fuck is happening?
It's the world we live in, bro. None of it makes sense. We just watching it. We watching it twirl, bro.
Hey, bro, I'm be honest, bro. I asked that question one time. I got my feelings hurt. I've never asked that shit again.
Son.
I think I was like 18.
Yeah.
When she told, matter of fact, a chick told me I was body number 20. When she told me that, I'm like, I just was smashing. Like it wasn't even like, I was like, damn, like what am I doing in this world? like am I behind?
Yeah.
Like bro, I really had to come to Jesus stuff with myself. Like, am I behind?
Man, that's so
you never know somebody's journey.
Real shit, dog.
That's true though.
Yeah, but
You never know somebody's journey.
I'm saying like we at the tender age of 18, and I'm like, you a chick.
Yeah.
Like, am I supposed to? I'm carrying the 3 over the, like, yo, what am I behind?
You know, it's crazy. It could be worse than she even fucking told you.
Hey,
but beyond just that, it's like when we all, because of our lack of like having somebody probably like y'all shared, nobody told us how to be men or how to go about that. So we just going and we learning as we move. Because I've asked a woman I was with that question. I remember she told me 12, and I was like, "You fucking bitch," you know. You know, but I was like probably your age at the time, 18 at the time.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It changed my whole perspective of her.
Exactly. It changes everything. How you see it all. Like you don't
like
even
12? like 12 different,
We
12 different niggas.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
exactly.
Hey, Five was in the bathroom. Five was talking to his dick like, "Come on, bro."
Come on, bro. You better than this.
Dig this. You know, I went to a private school. You know, I said I've been around. So it's like, you know, I could count the chick at that time. Like on one hand, I'm thinking I'm all right. I got to college, and I'm like, yo, wait, what? I'm behind. I gotta catch up to the world. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah,
Yo.
man.
At 18, what would have been an acceptable number for you to hear in that moment?
No, I don't know. I just wasn't
Nothing.
hearing more than what I had. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting that because I'm thinking chicks are like, you know,
sweet and kind.
Yeah.
You know
all that shit. We not.
It's all bullshit.
You know how much work I had to put in to get the 5? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how much work I had to do to even get to that number?
Hey,
like,
that's a good point.
Laying down for Jim, Jack, and whoever.
Yeah.
So you know what's funny? So two things. Hold on. Let me get. You said about what? Well, just to piggyback, you said off like, you know, men. What we were taught or lack of being taught. Like we was taught shit, but we was taught. We was taught bullshit. We wasn't taught like what an actual man is supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like what a real like man is like supposed, like, you know, like what's actually important.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you was just in the streets, whatever. But like, what's the last thing you just said?
About women.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the other part of it too. Like, I think like niggas, either we don't understand that like women are actually people too, and they want to fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they want to fuck, and nothing's wrong with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, we almost act like they don't like that shit. You know, like you're right, because his expression was kind of like, I'm thinking women are sweet and kind,
they're supposed to be for me. Like these are again
precious
women. If any woman is listening to this, you can do whatever you want. I'm not judging you.
Absolutely.
At that time, I was unexperienced in women having choices like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't think women wanted it like I wanted it or thought about it like I thought about it.
Yeah.
Again, this is 18-year-old me. This is not 30-year-old me.
We've been trained that way though. We all have. I like that goes back. I'm going to bring this back to the conversation we was having earlier. In actuality, what we are is not what we pretend to be. So women actually would love to like go fuck while all y'all are here and we go in the back and I fuck her in the brum and there and like I give her a shot of Jack before we do it, and they like experiencing spontaneity and all this shit, you know, and they act all fucking like something they're not, and you find out if you bring a woman to a bed. I brought a girl to a hotel room before, and this girl wanted to leave the room and go fuck in the hallway. You feel me? This is like they're like
trying to live a fantasy.
They're like adrenaline junkies. They're like fucking doing some shit that's like, what the fuck? And they pretend like something else, but when you get them, you realize she's putting my hand on her head. She wants me to pull her fucking hair and do shit with her that's like taboo.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
you know, why is that taboo though? You know what I'm saying?
Because we've been trained to think of them in a certain light. When we come up, we think they act like there's something else most of the time. They don't, maybe not right now.
So look, I got a theory about that. I think they act that way like in public for sure, because like the niggas who not worthy enough to know, they don't need to know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
But
Lito, I'm gonna just pause you for a second.
Yes, sir.
Because you know there's like this idea out there of like dudes with podcasts and they talking about women.
Oh no, this ain't that at all.
I just want to preface this is we're not talking about women. We're talking about how niggas think.
Yes.
In certain moments. Yeah, like
no, this is not that.
Women, you're free to do whatever you want to do.
I'm glad you said that.
I'm pro that too. I'm pro
everybody.
Pro everything women, dog. I'm pro women. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what, Toledo?
I'm a feminist.
Like what I hear in all this, it's like it sounds like to me and what I think we like. End of the day, we all suffer from the same shit. It's different, right? We all at younger ages, we're worried about what the next person thinks. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just like it happens, especially when you're young, right? So like my thing was, I wanted to whatever girl I was dating, she had to look a certain way. I had to tell people a certain thing or whatever because I wanted approval from niggas that I wouldn't know 4 to 8 years from that day. You know what I'm saying? Women, and I think women, like, just as humans, we suffer from that. So whether you're a man or you're a woman, you looking at it and say, all right, I can't act this way with this particular individual. Not only because I don't know exactly, I have to wait until I know what or who he is, but I don't want him to judge me and think that I'm something. I don't want him to see this side of me and judge me and think, oh, he a hoe. Or she a hoe or this and that. You know what I mean? It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Versus when you get older, like, honesty is everything. I don't have time. I don't have time for anything else but the truth. Whatever it is, I need the truth. Somebody, if I run into somebody's body count, if I randomly run into however I discovered that my girl had however many, let's say it's 13, I wouldn't care. All right, cool. What we have for dinner? You know what I'm saying? It just don't matter. But when you're young, yeah, that one left. When you're young, damn. When you're young, all that shit different. And I'm old and I just spilled everything. But go ahead.
Yeah, Chris. I'm glad I see you change the name on the screen. But that's why I'm so like. That's why I think rap is like the biggest music in the world, because it's like you don't have to do none of that. Like, you could just say it. Like, I woke up this morning, tick rock hard. Like, niggas be rapping that shit. You don't have to, all of a sudden everything go out. You could just. That's why people love it, because it's like it's that taboo shit that you've been thinking about, and it's like we could like just stop playing. We could just get to it.
Just be yourself.
Yeah, like
it's funny that you say that. Like older people always say like rap music or this generation, we just get to it. Mm-hmm. We don't just our lyrics are we explain things in a very very artsy art form, but we're not. We get straight to it. Like when they say love music, like we talking about. Oh, we want to do X, Y, and Z, and that really means X, Y, and Z. There's no cutting the corner. But when it was like Marvin Gaye or somebody like Teddy Pennick, like yo, they telling it in a sweet form of how they want to do X, Y, and Z. But it's the same thing.
Look, man, I got a homeboy named Jared, man. Shout out to Jared if you're listening to this. So like, he older than me. He graduated high school in like 98, 99, right? So we used to work at Enterprise together. So Jared always used to just tell us like old nigga stories, and he'd be like, we was at the time 20, 22, 23, like we working, we popping, we trying to see what's happening with the work. So like, man, he used to be like, man, dog, do y'all niggas know how hard it was to get your dick sucked in 1999? We used to be like, dog. What? He was like, nah, dog, you ain't even understand. You couldn't even ask a chick to like, you couldn't even ask her to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was offensive.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember a part of that because I remember how it was to eat cat. That was a big thing.
Why was niggas persecuting niggas for that?
Juvie, what Juvie said? I know I got big lips, but I ain't sucking.
I ain't licking, so licking, whatever.
I think that was, that was taboo. Shoot,
we was pretending.
Yeah, pretending. Because man, come on, man.
Yeah, we pretending. Like,
come on, man. Stop, man. Like,
they just ain't want nobody to know that.
Why though? It's feminine. It's with a woman.
Because of judgment.
Yeah. How you gonna judge me for fucking with something bad?
But I'm saying that they probably figured that was
I understand.
Emasculating you or some shit.
Yeah. But dog, all right, put it like this. See, this is why I can't be rich, my nigga. Because if I'm a rich rapper, and I told y'all like, yeah, man, I'm about to go down. I'm about to do us something dirty. The fuck you gonna tell me? I wouldn't care what you told me anyway. But I'm just saying, like, to be honest, though, I think that's just me. I don't care what nobody tell me anyway.
I think
I think that's fucking dope.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
the masculinity pole that we live on. Pause.
Toxic.
It's fragile though.
Yeah, like
it's fragility.
Like we need to break that down to its lowest form. Because, like, bro, yeah, I get it. Being a man isn't controlling your woman. Right. I think being a man is more so like being honest with your woman and still getting what you need to get from her. Like that's a real man. You know what I'm saying?
I like honesty so much, man. That's like I feel like people live in a prison a lot in life, man. We gotta live in a fucking prison. We gotta be at these places we don't want to be. And we gotta act certain ways. Just it's always a prison. It's like that's why my man feels the way about D music. But I'm just giving him
because he can't say podcast.
I'm just saying it makes you feel like
he did try to fix Sally Maybach though.
That's and I'm with that. I'm saying that's why you just don't want to be judged. You know, you want to kick it. And D is like that. Like with me, he don't say shit. You know, I don't know what he's thinking, but D is always cool. But I'm just saying that's probably the feel you get. And I myself take to artists who allow me to like just fucking man, just not you want to be free, man. Like you want to be at peace, man.
You good? I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying like now that you say that, like D puts these parameters on himself, and we black people have had parameters around us for so long.
Yeah.
We had to do X, Y, and Z to do this, and you being a black successful man, being D1, a rapper, which again I respect, but I'm saying you're putting more parameters on yourself. Why are you doing this? Like, be free. If that's what you want to do, but you don't have to tell me you don't curse. Just don't curse.
Right.
Don't tell me that.
I don't care if you don't do it.
Yeah.
I don't care if you don't do it. That's fine. But like, don't judge me for doing it.
Yeah.
Don't no disrespect to D1, but when he was redoing all Wayne shit, right? And but then he got mad that Cash Money like sent the cease and desist to him with all the other shit. But like, you didn't understand. Like, he would make songs where he would constantly antagonize Wayne for what he wasn't doing for the community. Yo, bro, just because you're an activist, I don't gotta be an activist. That's not me.
Yeah.
Don't tell me what I'm supposed to do. Like, you can't tell me how to live my life. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
deeper than him, though. You know what I'm saying? That's way like you know what's fucked up? Like that's deeper than D1.
Yeah, it is.
Like I mean, and that's the complex. That's the complex that we have to that we live in as black people, right? You know, trying to one way or another, he was trying to police his own brother, while still like at the end of the day, bro, none of us have this life shit figured out.
Chris, I fuck with you, bro. That's real shit, bro.
None of us have.
I appreciate that, man. That's some real shit, man. We don't.
In his mind, he was doing something like for the good. He was doing something that was meant to make an impact and make a change. But it's leaving out the fact that no matter who you are, no matter what approach you take, whether it's negative, whether it's positive, whether it's in the middle, I ain't got to figure it out more than you. Just because my journey and my route different, don't mean that I'm any further ahead. No matter, you can have more money than me, you can look better than me. Your girl, we still going through the same shit.
Yeah,
you know
I wouldn't want Wayne to be my poster boy anyway. Like, bro, if that's the route that you wanted to take as a person. And you wanted to be an activist through your own music, just do that.
Do it.
Don't force other people to do that just because they have a platform that you think is beneficial. Maybe they don't see it that way.
Don't include me in it.
Yeah, maybe they don't see that being their route, and they shouldn't be antagonized for it or put on some said pedestal to do that.
I think this is not. I'm not talking about D1 here when I say this, but I'm just saying in general, like. The thing that I don't like, bro, I don't like when people put a label or put a box, like they try to put you in something like you fit here. Nah, dog, I'm not that. I fit all this shit me. You know what I'm saying? Like today, I might wake up tomorrow, I might want to rap, I might want to write, you know what I'm saying? I might want to be a painter. Like, don't tell me, you can't tell, like you don't have my vision, you can't walk in my shoes, like you don't know what my art is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta let me be me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's all you could do in life. You figure that shit out. You do you do Five, you do Paco, you do Chris. Like, you become the greatest self for you.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
Yep.
Come with age, bro. It come with age. I don't know.
Anything else is gonna make you miserable because you're gonna fucking hate it. Like, you know, when somebody tries to like impose their thoughts on me, I just hate
Boy,
it.
fuck you. I'm looking like academics, huh? All right.
Yeah, kind of. It's okay, bro.
Wow. Man.
Don't worry about Twitter. Don't worry. Paco, he being negative for no reason.
Man, man. Yo, hold on. I'm gonna get y'all out of here, dog. But I just got a couple more topics, and we go dip.
Hey man, I'm having fun. It's whatever, man.
I appreciate it. I'm glad you having fun, dog.
I ain't got nothing. Listen, Lito. If you want to run it for a little bit more, bro, I'm out for the day. So I mean, if you want to, we can. Low niggas. You know what I mean?
We just talked about these 2-hour podcasts, dog. We just said we was not doing that shit.
We just collecting. This is a podcast about nothing but everything at the same time, bro.
More about
Tagline.
nothing.
Somebody pay us.
More about nothing. That was a good mixtape. Sure.
Yeah,
It
it was.
iconic mixtape, without a doubt.
It was.
Top 5 for sure.
Yeah.
Top 5 for sure.
Yes.
Let me ask you this. I watched Conway on the Breakfast Club this morning, and it might have been yesterday actually, but he was just talking about his contract with Griselda, and he was saying that basically he didn't read it. He didn't read the contract, because like that's his brother's label.
Yeah.
And then come to find out the contract was not in his favor, and now he's kind of like. He was getting robbed, and he says that he doesn't trust anybody anymore, including Westside. So, like, what do you think about that? I know that fucked me up. I was like, damn, like your brother, but also if your brother's trying to rob you, like,
that's why you don't do business with family. You just don't, bro. Like you don't.
Why? Like, why I can't?
I don't know, but that right there is like a challenging thing to say because it's like a lot of big businesses family, Walmart's family. I can name some of the biggest businesses.
Purdue Pharma.
So is it just black people? Is it just black people in family?
No, black people get messed up in money too. We just don't hear about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a fine line because family is the first thing that you trust, right? You thinking an outsider is probably going to do you wrong more so than your brother. Again, I didn't see the interview. I really hope that's not necessarily the case, but it's coming from the horse's mouth. I have no reason to even doubt it, but I feel like when you hear the raps, when you hear Benny talk about it, this is the thing that Wes put together. Like he saw this before anybody else saw this. This is, and it's dang, that was tough to even hear from you right there. Like I hope that's not necessarily the case, but it is what it is. It's hard to do business with family for sure.
I'm not saying, Paco, I'm not saying that that's just my perspective. And let me tell you why. The reason I feel that way when it comes to business is because I know that money makes just a human, right? I look at even like my family, my mom, my brother, like as humans first. Before they're this title in my family tree in my life, my girl, whatever, they're just humans. Humans do weird shit when money get involved, no matter where they land at. Yeah. But it hurts so much more. Like I'd rather business go left with somebody that I met from an outside source than business go left with my brother or my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Because then that could fracture a relationship that I would like to keep intact for forever. Right. I wouldn't want to lose it off of a business venture or over money. That's how I look at it. That could also be trauma, but that's just how I see it.
No, I understand that. I really do. But the reason why I said that because I feel as if just my thinking is we should make money with our families more. We should come up learning like, yo, we got this shop. My grandpa had this shop. My dad had this thing going. I don't know. And families should make money together. Like we should not be as individuals trying to figure out life because that's why we, in my opinion, be so fucked up. It's like every man's for itself. It's like if you don't make money with your family, you're essentially going to be a worker for some family business.
It's fucked up. Why I can't make money with my family?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I'm agreeing with you. Like, why I can't like
you can.
I think you should. You should be able to.
Yeah.
I think one of the problems in black communities is to say like we don't have a sense of family because one, we don't really know where we came from. Y'all claim Uptown, but you weren't brought here to be Uptown.
But that's why we claim it. Because we don't know nothing else.
Right. No, and I totally understand. That's a great point, which you do. But the sense of community, the sense of like wealth within the family, like Jews were in New Orleans at its inception. Like and Italians, they were able to own businesses with their own families. Like they did this continuously for decades and generations, and they accumulated wealth. Can you name me a family like that in New Orleans that had businesses, continuously from its inception, from their inception of being able to own land continuously, and had a family that own more businesses. Is there anything like what's the
I
people
mean,
that own
I'm
the
sure
shit?
that there are some.
Yeah,
I
but
believe, but I'm saying overwhelmingly there are not many.
Off the top of my head, I can't.
hell, I don't even know that many
I mean,
in
they're
Hammond.
like the Moriels.
The
and
more
shit
that's
like
that's
that.
the one name that came to me.
Yeah.
You know, so like that exists.
Is that like the light skin family?
Yeah.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
I
They
can
get
name
the
a
pass.
couple of them.
What's your girl name who ran for mayor but she lost? Charbonnet.
Yeah,
Charbonnet
is a name. Yeah.
That's another family, but like
It
They own
exists.
businesses.
yeah, they own funeral homes and all kind of
Is it they're like a community, but like community based more so like other people get involved in their business, and all I'm saying is we don't have that sense of continuously or there's always an outlier.
Yeah.
But
Why
there-
does a kid start from zero? Why does a kid grow and he starts from scratch? You
Yeah.
don't have his $0 network. Every kid born, it's like that shit network $0. Matter of fact, it's gonna be negative something by the time you get to college, unless you are.
But then that's deeper. But then that's deeper than that, bro. Because we got so many broken families through government,
prison system.
prison systems, and
Yeah.
and drug laws. Like it's never. It's always deeper than what we want to make it. I
Yeah, for
just
sure.
That's fair. That's fair.
I will say that my eyes are open a little bit to Five and Paco's perspective. Lito, you asking why? Because my dad actually owns so in New Orleans there's Malone Electric. So my dad owns that, and it's been maybe in existence for I don't know over 20 years. I would never work for the company. I just wouldn't. Both my sisters worked there. My little brother worked there on that side. They work there like to this day. I would never do it. You know what I'm saying? Because my mindset was I was always thinking about what could go wrong. And if it went wrong, I would never want to look at my blood. I would never want to fracture a relationship within my family blood versus thinking the other side of it is if it goes right, you know what I mean? Like, you pass this down. We see it in other communities all the time. I got this business. I'm gonna pass it down to you. You gonna pass it down to her, him. We're gonna continue to do it. And what you can do with it beyond that, is up to time and destiny. You know what I'm saying? But that's I'm glad that we had this conversation. I'm glad that this is even a conversation to bring up because Lito, you do bring a good point. Like, why can't we operate that way?
That's the point of family, in a sense. If we were hunters and gatherers, we would hunt together. We would go get our weapons and we would go find food as a unit. We wouldn't say you go hunt. We would say we're going to game plan this shit and we're going to conquer. We're going to think of a way.
Yeah.
I think that the word, the meaning of family gets lost. I think that we become so desensitized that we think sometimes family is just the people around us, right? Like it's just the people you grew up with, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's my cousins, that's my uncles, that's my whatever. But like realistically, your family's supposed to be there to catch you when you fall. I'm not saying they can hold you up for an eternity, but I'm saying like sometimes you get in positions where you fucked up. You might need a hand, right? And I'm not saying it has to be monetarily, but like I don't know, maybe the hurricane came, my fence knocked down. Hey, you could give me a hand, put my shit back up. Like that's what family should be. It should be the people that you go to before you go to a fucking outsider, before you go to somebody who you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like I got this thing where like me and my cousins, like we fell off because Katrina tore us apart. So like I got this thing now, like, well, one of my cousins live in New York, the other one here, like, the other ones they scattered around. But like I try to reach out to them and I try to like talk to them and I just try to hold them close when I can because like we missed a lot of time.
Yeah.
And I just want them to know, like, regardless, like I'm here, like whatever it is, I don't want nothing from you. Like I ain't looking for nothing. I don't want to hand out. But if you need help with something, I got you because that's family. So like that's when I ask that question about why we can't get paid together, it's like, I don't know, that shit is just weird to me. It's like
That is weird.
I think it's
It is weird.
Our values, right? What do we value?
True.
Like if you value money over your family, you're gonna fuck over them.
Yeah.
Because at some point it's gonna be, all right, we got this, we need this, or do I pay you or pay myself? You're gonna value the money over your family. And that's a part of our issue. Like what we value. Do we value this blood or this connection that we have through our relationship, through our mom and dad's brother or sister, or talking about cousins or
Yeah.
brothers and sisters as a whole? Like, do we value that more than this piece of paper that really doesn't mean anything?
Yeah.
So it's on us. It's on. I mean, it's really on. It's really on the next generation, us people that are raising the people that come up afterwards to be able to instill, like, because we've been talking about it since the damn episode started. Like, it's what you were taught. You know what you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So much, bro. I'm 29. There's so much that I've had to learn by myself.
100%.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
dog.
100%.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't even know some of the things. Like, how can I'm so much of a human, bro. I be thinking, like, how can I teach you something if I don't even know if it's the right way to go?
Chris,
I don't even know if it's factual. I'm
y'all
teaching
are
you
all
broken
talking
shit.
some fucking profound shit, man. I really do think that. Like everybody's talking
It's
some
facts,
real
though.
shit,
In
man.
fact, that shit, like, bro, like Paco, it would scare me. It would scare me. I think I'm in a better position now than I was years ago to have a child. But it would scare me right now to be in y'all's shoes to have a child. You know, for years ago, Paco, I don't know how old your daughter is. 5, I don't know how old your children are. But if I would find a way. But it would scare me at night thinking about, damn,
Man,
what am I teaching them? Like, and how do I know this the right way to go?
oh fuck yeah! I was on a treadmill with this old man this morning. Like I go to gym super early, like 5 in the morning. We on a treadmill and we talking, and he was talking about his mom and shit. And I was saying, I treat my daughter how I wanted somebody to treat me.
Yes.
You know, I literally
Yes.
like when I pick up school today, I'm like, how is school? You know, how's everything? If there's anything you want to talk to me about, you can. And my daughter tells me anything. Like it ain't, you know, so it's like you just be the hero that you wanted.
Bro, that's profound. I don't have children.
Facts.
I got nieces though, and man, I'm kind of like their dad on some shit.
Yeah.
So I've been taking that. I take that same approach, and the thing is, like, I think the thing that we have to realize. Again, I'm not a parent, so I can't really give this advice.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the thing we have to realize is the world you grew up in, that world don't exist no more. So you can't teach them how you grew up, how I grew up in 85 or 86 or, you know what I'm saying, like 92 or whenever you were born. Like you have to adjust them to the world right now. And I think you got to make them the most well-rounded human you can. Like that is the goal to me of parenting. Like you put them in places where they can advance mentally, physically, spiritually. You give them the things that they need to progress, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like you just kind of got to get the fuck out of their way.
That's true.
Yeah.
Man, my daughter, like, I remember like me being a kid, and I love my mom. I would never like. I'm gonna say something about mama that's just the truth. I'm just gonna say it. My mama was so impatient. I mean, if money's down, her attitude is fucking terrible. She took it out on us, you know. And
Yeah.
I reason with her, but I would never do that to my kid. Like my daughter does not know that or understand that. Like I never place any of my issues on her. She don't know that. She don't know what I go through because I'm always going to look to protect her. I don't look to
Yes.
mama. I remember mama buying me outfits for like Thanksgiving and saying, "You spending all my goddamn money," and just talking like that, you know. Like, why you bought me if you're gonna fuss at me? Why the fuck you spent your money? I ain't even ask you, you know. You did that with your money. You felt like I needed to have this outfit on to go around other family to sit in the fucking living room, really,
Right.
you know, and watch sports. Like I don't, you know, like, you know,
right.
If I buy my daughter a gift, I'm not going to like be like, look what I did. I never would mention that, you know.
Right.
And my daughter has everything, you know, and she don't. I never like. I just ask her to be respectful, do good, try your put your full effort in that school.
Yes.
That's all I say.
Yes.
Other than that, you know, you just be what you wanted for yourself.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna tell you something, dog. Real shit. I'm gonna tell both of y'all this. Y'all from the vibes I get, y'all sound like really good parents, bro. Like kudos to y'all. Salute.
Facts.
That's dope.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate that.
Facts. Seriously.
I think the easiest thing and yet hard thing to do about parenting is like you have to allow them to fail, like on their own. But like I try to tell Kennedy, my oldest, I say, you're gonna fail at a lot of things. and that's okay. Like it is okay to fail. But if you're going to be a good person at base, you're going to be a good person, and try your hardest. And some things are not going to go your way. Be honest, most things are not going to go your way.
Right.
But you have to continue to try at things that you want to do. Because if you continue to do that, you're gonna overcome most of them, not all of them. Be honest, you're not gonna overcome everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that is more generational. Like it can go generational and not just my generation. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like she's gonna come into things like even now, like schoolwork. I don't think she's like the smartest kid. Like, I'll never be like, oh, she's like overly smart. I hate when people lie on their kids. That's just the stupidest thing. Like, I don't think she's like overly smart or she gets things very quickly, but like she works hard.
That's great.
That's
I be feeling like I'm like, yo,
that's
you want it to work and you get mad that it doesn't work. That's okay. That's
the dream. That's the dream, Bob.
Yeah, man. So
that's beautiful, man.
So I sit back and I'm like, all right, we can use that. Use that for everything. Like she played soccer this past year for the first time. And again, bro, I have no idea about soccer. I had no idea about the rules. I had no I knew a little bit about it because I played FIFA before, but I had no idea about anything else. And I'm watching the practices. You start to learn, like, all right. And at first, she was just like running after the ball at all times. Yeah. She's trying to get to it at all times. And I'm like, she probably shouldn't do that because she's gonna get tired. And sure enough, she got tired. She fell asleep her first game, like halftime. She went to sleep. I'm like, yo, you ran yourself out. But by the second game, she learned. Like she almost scored twice. Like she did some like Neymar type shit. Like I'm like, oh shit, she almost scored. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
She like, no, she almost cursed. She was like, I almost scored. Like I'm like, yeah, but that's cool. Like you tried. She didn't score the whole season, but I feel like her IQ got better. Like she got better at soccer, and I'm like, we can build on this. Yeah. And that's okay that you didn't score this whole season. I really don't care. But I feel like kids need that. Kids need people there, not necessarily their mother, not just their mother, their father, but like their family, the village.
Yes, man. Just people, bro. Just people, not judgments, not things that build up resentment, man. Not just fucking people.
Yeah,
Paco, I fuck with what you said. Like, I let my not that you be like, yo, cuss up a storm, but I ain't tripping off you, in expressing saying, just to me, like, even you get to a point, and this is just off of, and I love the fact that Five, you mentioned this as well. Like, you want to treat someone that you're raising the way that you would have wanted to be treated as when you were growing up or even as today. So, I mean, regardless, like you get to an age of what, like you are a human, you are a human being. We can have certain conversations. We can talk about certain things that, what I mean, maybe my parents didn't talk with me about, but just like, yo, don't treat me, don't overly judge me. Don't leave me with this cloud of like pressure and expectation, all the other shit, bro. Just let me, what I'm saying? Let me find my way. The same shit that I wanted when I was growing up. Let me find my own way. Don't try to paint it for me. Yeah. So, I mean, with y'all, Paco, Lito, with your nieces, Five, what y'all are expressing about your overall experiences and learning and just how to, paint that for the next generation. Like, that's changing the world. And that's what I tell people, like, all the time, bro. Like, you literally changed the world just with one person. Yeah. Ain't got to be as big as, as making it big and being able to reach millions of thousands. It's one person. You change that one person, you don't know what they turn into.
Spark the seed. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. So I salute to you, brothers. We joke all the time. Lito's a bad person. He ain't shit, but he's still a good dude. At the same time, it's all like, it's all so. But I salute to that, bro. Like the example that y'all are leaving one way or another, we need so much of that from where we come from, our communities and beyond. So like that's love. I did not want to end this show without saying that.
I want to say this before we get off, man. I want to say, man, like I used to think about how like when we went to school, like my mom, right? My mom, everybody would be like, you don't have problems. You just go to school. And I think like, did you forget how brutal school is? How somebody tore your ass up at school?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's you were?
Yes.
You had someone's off with your fucking haircut.
Yeah.
Kids are brutal. We just need to consider what we went through. We forget it all of a sudden. We act like we just fucking had smooth sailing. We don't consider what kids go through.
Yeah. Chris I'm gonna get us out of here. But Chris, you said something very, very important. You said that you had to learn a lot of stuff on your own. And yeah, man, like I feel like as a person of color, like we fall into these circumstances where we don't, at a certain point, you get to a point where nobody can really guide you no more. Like you just kind of like, I gotta figure this shit out for me because now I gotta help the other motherfuckers behind me. Like, dog, like I was mad at my moms for a long time, bro. Like I was 19 and man, I had an internship with Interscope Records, right?
Damn.
I had an internship with Interscope Records. So my shit was everything's supposed to be paid for, my living expenses, everything. So man, like a week before the trip, the people hit me and it was like, yeah, like you're gonna have to find an apartment, you're gonna have to find a job. Like, mind you, I'm 19, I'm going to California. Like, I don't know nobody out. Well, I got an aunt out there, but I don't fuck with her. So like I was basically gonna have to have 2 jobs. My mama basically was a teacher. She's an educator. So like school to her is like that was the goal, right? Yeah. I'm a creative. Yeah. School, I tell people this, and I don't mean this is not a slight to school, but school set me back, honestly. Like getting my degree and shit. Because I could have been on different paths. Like I could have been, I feel like everything happened for a reason. You are at where you're supposed to be at. But I feel like as a parent, you gotta listen to your kids. You gotta listen to what your kids tell you that, they want to do what they're going through. And I'm just, I'm saying, I'm just saying that to say that. But like, me and my moms, we talked about that shit. I told her like, she hears now. She's like, damn, you know what? Yeah, like we should have figured that shit out.
As a man with a degree, I gotta agree with you. I wouldn't redo the college thing if I had a choice. I mean, that's just my personal experience.
Yeah, man.
I didn't even finish college, and I wouldn't have. I'm doing what I want to do now without it.
Yeah, that's how I go, bro. You get the experience. You get the experience. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how the shit. Dog, I got computer science, math. I got all that shit, bro. I don't do none of that.
But I got these degrees.
You gotta read the technology with the fucking shit.
I mean, I enjoyed my college time. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
No, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, like I thought it was definitely beneficial. Like the experience was beneficial. Now you can talk about the degree, but there was a lot of things that I learned that were conducive to like what I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. Maybe not necessarily the path. Like I got a communications degree, right? So in public relations, I wanted to do that, but I realized there wasn't no money in it. Mm-hmm. So like my path out of that was just like, all right, I'm gonna work till I figure out something else, and it happened. And I feel like I'm making a decent living, but also I feel like I'm not fulfilled.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Hence why I'm here with y'all. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like you know what I'm saying. Like I got to a point where I made enough money. I make enough money to be like, yeah, my family's straight. I'm straight. I can live how I want to live.
Yeah,
but also there's like the other part of me where it's like, all right, this ain't what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah. Like your life you ain't gonna feel this sense of fulfillment because you're not doing what you want to do. Yeah. And I read a ton of books. Yeah. The Alchemist book talks about how like if you don't put everything into what you want, you'll lose that and you'll regret it for like the rest of your life. You'll regret waking up just because you're not doing what you're supposed to do.
Supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
With your one
life.
Man, that's so real, man. That always hit home is hearing something like that. Like you got to hear something when regret is it's spoken about, because when you're 90 years old, you're gonna look back at your life. You're like, what did I do with that time? That's some real shit, man. I think my grief for college is, first off, school as a whole. We don't actually go to college to learn. We go to pass.
Yeah.
It's really most of the school is about like, did I pass? Did I pass? It's not like you had to learn shit the whole semester. You went there to see, did I pass?
How I can figure out how I can get a C.
Yeah.
Just to get by.
Bro, a degree basically says that you are trainable. You're astute enough to learn standards so you can work for somebody.
Because they got to teach you the shit anyway.
Exactly.
Right.
That's a fact.
That's
I mean,
really,
it's a scam to me, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It's a scam to me.
I'm with Chris.
No, for sure.
I'm with you.
It's a scam to me.
Unless you're going to
It's a
be a
hustle.
doctor
It's a
or
hustle.
you're going to be a doctor or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's a scam to me, bro. I can't do like I got like $3,000 left in like fucking school debt. And I got friends that got 20, 30, 40, $50,000 of debt. And I'm like, sorry, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I think I'm with you though, Lito. I mean, I think if you go for a specific thing and you like, all right, I'm going this route. I know what I need to do to get here. I'm gonna get here, and it's gonna pay me enough to where the debt that I gotta take, the hit that I gotta take in the meantime, it's all gonna pay off and be worth it. That's great. But what college does eventually, I think, is creates resentment for people older when they get like super fucking old, to where they see people that's chasing, even in their family, that's chasing dreams, and they're able to get through it without having to go through that route.
Right.
And when you 50, 60 years old, you just started living a life that you want to live, and you see me at 29 or 30, I'm living free, and you like, the fuck did I do wrong? I mean, I don't know, bro. It's a scam to me. I think you can find a way to finesse it and make it work.
Yeah.
I think
all
it
this
builds
shit's a
relationships.
scam. I mean, we work at the 40-hour work week's a scam.
Yeah, for
Bro.
sure.
Fucking all this shit's a scam,
Bro, everything.
College is a scam.
It's a lie.
Yeah, it's a fucking lie.
I think
It's a
lie.
fucking lie.
Again, college in this whole student loans as a whole was that it's a money pit behind it, right? They weren't even giving out student loans if you weren't even in engineering or essentially that happened right after like World War II, right before World War II, because they were trying to find people to build better missiles or build better army. Like it was really only for like engineering purposes and medical purposes, because again, these are really important jobs.
Yeah.
And after that, after World War II, I think that's, oh my God, I'll be butchering the presidents at the time, but he instantly said he wanted a new deal. I forgot that president name. Oh my God. And he devised his plan. And one, create more money and create more jobs, is to put kids in school for whatever they wanted to do. If you wanted to be an English teacher, you didn't have to just go to a school and learn how to be a teacher. You signed up for any university, and the university could just teach you how to be a teacher, and then boom.
They might even know this.
Yeah, like it wasn't. Yeah, they had colleges for it, but you couldn't take out a loan for it.
Got you.
And then when the loans happened, they were giving loans to anybody. Mm-hmm. Hence why there's all the money behind it. And this influx about loans, it really is to get more money for the government. Like, think about it. They're giving 18-year-olds
money,
and they won't even give those same 18-year-olds money for a business.
Yeah.
When it's substantially less.
Yeah. I thought about that.
Substantially less. They probably wouldn't give me $10,000 rather than, $40,000 for 4 years at a state institution. Like
100%.
That's insane to think about.
Because you don't have most of us don't have somebody to tell us better or to direct us. So yeah, college was next to Jesus. It's like that's the
my mom still thinks, like, to this day, that I should be making, like, I don't fucking know. She thinks because I went to fucking college and graduated, it's like, all right,
you're successful.
Five. I wanted to go. So I wanted to go to. I knew as a shorty, I wanted to be in like broadcasting, and I thought the only way to get to a point of relevance was to go through school. I thought you had to do it the way I seen everybody else do it. You go through college, you work some shitty jobs, you report on some other shit, and then Fox or ESPN or whatever end up calling you and you where you wanted to be at. But there's a center for broadcasting here in Illinois, and there's other places throughout the country. So I wanted to go there. And like it's funny, like my parents had no idea what the fuck was going on. My dad was like, "Nigga, you want to be a DJ?" I'm like, "No, that's not what the center is for, my brother. That's not it. I have a different path." He was like, "Well, I don't understand." He didn't want to put his money behind it. Yeah. So therefore, I knew even at that age, I was like, all right, well, if he don't want to do it, I'm not getting a bunch of grants, putting myself in debt and shit that I got to pay back over this. I just go and work a regular job because I knew I didn't want to go to regular school. So I was, all right, fuck it. I'll work a regular job, work my way up, and I'll find my way to wherever I wanted to, I wanted to go. But if I'd have known a few years ago, what like then, if I'd have known if I'd have known it all the way back then, my life would have been totally different. It's just like that's what we come in at now, like just the knowledge of knowing, okay, options. You know what I'm saying? No, it don't have to be this way. I was taught from fucking 12 years old, like, what college you going to? What why are you asking me this at 12 years old? Why are you asking me what college I want to go to? At that age, I didn't even know that I wouldn't want to go to college.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The most beneficial thing about college was the relationships.
Yeah,
and you can
Facts.
get relationships anywhere. Like, I'm still cool with the same, because you figure if you go to college, you're probably cool with people that went to college for the same reason you went to college. So you probably have more in common with them than people you grew up with.
So Chris, you and Five said two very important things. I'm a swear to God, we about to get out of here. Like, this is this is about to be it.
But this is a good conversation though. It needs to be had.
We about to get out of here.
And look, we go pick a song and get out of here. But I gotta say this shit, bro. You said something about like you changed majors. Not change majors, but
I did, though.
You changed majors because you wanted to make more money, right? Yeah. But originally it was your passion.
Yeah.
So like I just wanted to say to everybody like who will hear this and everybody here, like, yo, that's fucked up that we gotta switch our passions to shit that we feel like will pay us more money. Yeah. Like that's fucked up. The world is America is so fucked up to the point where like capitalism is over, like it's over mental health. It's over you trying to make me feel how I change. You trying to make me change how I feel about myself, about what I want to do, like my role in life. Like, dog, that's your calling. How the fuck do you go away from the shit that God put in you, right? You are destined to do this. Not, you know what I'm saying? Like, to anybody who listening, man, stay on the fucking marathon, man. If that's your path, if that's your calling, man, do that shit, man. Don't let nobody, you know what I'm saying, trick you out your spot. Stay on that shit. And Chris, you were saying, you said something about I can't even remember, dog. I can't even remember what you said, but you had a very profound point. I just wanted to touch on it. But yeah, man, just stay on the path, dog. Like, you might not see the end, might not be clear. Like, you might not see the pot of gold in that motherfucker. But I promise you, dog, if you stay grinding, if you stay on that bitch, you're gonna get to where you're gonna get. You're gonna get to you're gonna touch everything you're trying to get to. Just keep grinding. I swear to God.
Powerful,
stay on it.
That's powerful, man. Yeah, man. I mean, we all share. We all saying some similar things. I think. I do think, man. We live in a world where we're forced to make money, and we have to make money, and with that, you often you sell your dreams, you sell what you really are, you sell it, and you end up, like he said in the Alchemist book, you end up eventually regretting your existence because you're like, fuck, I didn't really give what I had to give. I sat back and I tried to pay bills, and then you look up at most of these fucking jobs and you still don't have no fucking money.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, hold on. I just remembered. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I didn't say anything.
Oh, I mean, you
real money. No, you good.
So like, I just wanted to say this because this shit is important, dog. Chris, you said how you saw everybody go to school and you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody went and he did shit a certain way. Bro, also, to add on to the fucking point I was making, there is no fucking blueprint. There is no rubric, my nigga.
We all figuring it out. We all fucking figuring it out. That's what I was, talking. Me and Paco was fucking connecting about. None of us, man. We don't have this shit figured out. It's a different, and as technology continues to grow in different avenues, you're gonna find different patterns. Like, I wouldn't be able to be as happy as I am today, or even me doing this show, or even having this setup without social media, right? Bro. If Twitter was what it was in 2009, this wouldn't exist. Yes. You know what I'm saying? It's just like shit changes, but it all goes back to believe it. Like, whatever, at some point you be like, I like that. Yeah, well, fuck that. I'm good at that. And you may not be able to be. I'm not as confident today as I was 10 years ago, but at least I knew then this is what I want to do, and I'm good at it.
Chris,
you meet people. Yeah, go ahead.
one thing I say I think is figured out is to just do something.
Just do
Yeah,
it.
just
bro.
do it. Like just stop thinking about it. Don't get caught in your head. Like you said in the Alchemist book, if you get into regret, just do it. Like the overthinking that the 9 to 5 idea that puts in our head, we think of giving it up. So we always kind of half-assing it, that we kind of putting it aside, but you gotta do it. Like you just gotta do something. That's what Ye was doing. I like the Ye documentary because like at the end of the day, he was leaving it all out there.
Yeah.
So in order to make it in life, dog, real shit. And this is, I haven't seen the Ye documentary, but I can attest to just hearing people talk, successful people. You gotta have blind, irrational faith in yourself.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like regardless, whatever you're doing, bro, you gotta believe in yourself so irreverently that like it doesn't matter what you say, it doesn't matter what I say. I'm going to sleep believing I could do that shit because I told myself I could do that shit. And that's the only voice I need to hear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
That's some religion. That's some spiritual shit right there, man.
I mean,
Oh, I Dolph.
That's some spiritual shit right there, man. I'm going to sleep do that shit. I know I could do that shit.
Write your dreams down, young nigga. Put them under your pillow.
No,
Come
Lito, watch that Kanye. Watch that Kanye doc, bro. At least episode 1, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You gonna hit me. We gonna have a conversation about it, bro. Watch it.
Chris, I love how you talk about Dolph bars. He'd be like, just like Lito just said, he'll use that bar and he'll say something like, I could do that shit because I know I could do that shit.
bro, it don't even have to rhyme, but you be like, I feel that shit. Like yes, nigga, me too, bro. Like Dolph amazing. But that's where the 2 Chainz comparison comes in so clear, because 2 Chainz do the same shit in a different way. It just but Dolph's man. I listen, anybody listening, please dive into it.
Dolph gets so loud with it, you know, like when he say, I could do that. I'm using Lito bar again. I could do that shit because I know I could do that shit. You know,
that's Dolph. That's Dolph.
Yeah. Be like,
it don't matter what he said before then.
They don't want you ball.
Just the yelling and shit in the back of that bitch, it just be giving you that fucking feeling like, man, I could really do something with my life.
Rappers that yell win. Rappers that yell win. It's just they all win. They all reach somebody. Meek Mill, DMX, like my nigga from Onyx. I'm losing. Well, both them niggas was yelling it. Yeah, Sticky Fingers and Fredro Bang. Rappers that yell win. So if anybody wants to be a rapper, one way or another, you listen to this, just scream and yell. People will feel that and they'll connect to it one way or another.
Durag Slim, you got a song of the week before we get out of here, bro? What you got for me?
Man, I got that. Man, I got that. Dog, I've been in this. I've been in this ride for 9 all week, man. That Crazy Man is crazy to me, man.
Man, that's actually the song I like the most, is the Crazy Man song from him.
Over Vulture Island, right? That's easy. Yeah, Vulture Island for that's for the masses. But Crazy Man,
shout out to Rob, man. Shout out to Rob.
He said, I feel like I'm from New Orleans, like Baby and Wayne. Oh, what man? I gotta go back, but Crazy Man. Rob 49. That's what I rock with.
We agree that, because that's the one I was playing for him today. I sent it to my homie. I wanted him to hear that, because I don't know what he said on that, how he come, but I know his homie come on that bitch talking at the beginning.
It sounds like BMJR to me. It make me feel like BMJR.
Yeah,
that's my song of the week.
Damn,
my song of the week.
5 BMJR. That's crazy. I'm sorry.
No, literally, I'm looking at it right now. Man, I feel like that's maybe my favorite Wayne song.
Nothing wrong with that.
Shout out to Birdman.
What was it?
Talk about it, 5.
Birdman Jr.
Oh yeah.
So shout out to Birdman.
Shout out to Baby. Please rap.
You know what I'm saying?
This nigga. Like, cut it out.
That record without him. You know what I'm saying? You know this.
Say, bro, let me tell you this.
We gotta break that down.
I wanted to rap.
I gotta what?
I wanted to be a rapper just to have Baby talk on the song. Like, that was my goal in life. I swear to God. Like, that's
he was our Diddy, bro.
Like,
easy. He was our Diddy.
You know what I'm saying?
Baby, one of the best shit talkers of all time.
Ever.
Just call it what it is. He might be number 1.
Bro, Baby said I could talk enough shit to wake a dead man. That's all I needed to know. That was it for me. That was it.
Birdman was talking so much shit on Bling Bling. I didn't know he was rapping yet.
Yeah.
Is it? Nah, but you know what? He was talking this shit on number one stunner too, man. At the end, like, you gonna tell me about these cars, about these, like, I mean, it just, come on, man.
That's why I refuse to introduce myself on this podcast. Baby came on that bitch and said, "You know me." I don't need no introduction and shit. Fuck, I look like at that point in my life, I'm never introducing myself again. But if you don't know me, you just don't know me. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. Paco, song of the week. What you got? You got something out there you bumping? You getting the whip? You putting it in? What's happening?
Key Glock, ambition for this cash. That's my number one song. That's what I'm bumping when I'm working out.
All right, I got a playlist for you.
Drip.
I got
you bench pressing the whole bench.
Paco be in the gym.
You got to, bro.
Paco be in the
ambition
gym.
for cash, crazy.
Paco be in the gym. That's all I can tell you. Man, my song of the week, man. My song of the week is Duffy.
What the fuck I'm talking about?
You know what I'm saying?
We love that.
Duffy, man. By Paco, man. Paco, tell them where they can reach you at.
Oh, y'all can follow me, man, on IG at Paco Troxclair, Twitter at Paco Troxclair. That's PACOTROXCLAIR.
Five. Where they go? I'm sorry.
And that Run the Town about to come out, man. So we're gonna have a real, push on this thing. I'm looking forward to this. Y'all seeing this video and new record.
Hit me with I need that.
I'm a DM. I mean, I'm gonna email it to you. I'm gonna text it to you. Fuck it. I'm gonna text it to you.
I need that.
This man got a real Louisiana last name. That's crazy. Man, follow me on Twitter, man. KON.
Hold on. My dog dropped.
Please let him talk his shit, Lito.
Motherfucker be too. I don't like that humble shit.
Bro, so humble, man. Nigga, Mr. Yo, shit, 5, stand up, nigga. Like, stand on the couch, bro. Talk your shit. That was a good ass article. The fuck?
Hey, man, go read my article, man. It's a homage to my son and my grandfather.
Shit.
How one generation can influence another, man. Go read that, man.
Yeah, man, no doubt. That shit's fire.
He's too humble for me.
He still really is too humble.
Boot Crew Media, you know what I'm saying? The title is The Ides of March. So I thought about this one for a little minute, so kind of came out of nowhere.
That shit was good, bro. I felt like I was at Wrigley Field. That shit was good, and I live here.
Let me tell you, dog, real shit, dog. Because I'm telling you, son. Because if you when you humble, dog. Like, I respect the humble, though. I get it, and I understand why y'all humble. But for the motherfuckers out there, when people see you humble, dog, they don't respect it. They feel like they can look past you. They can walk over you. Sometimes you just got to drop your nuts on the concrete like Baby saying, just say, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga live by Baby, bro. I
swear to God. I don't be...
Baby got a Bible.
Hey,
you read it.
But you know what, though, Lito?
Baby on some shit, though, man.
Some rappers need hype men. Some rappers need hype men. You know what I mean? I'm a bump 5 shit. I'm a bump Lito shit. I'm a bump Paco shit. If niggas don't want to stand on couches, I'm gonna do it for them. You know what I'm saying? This what I'm here for. This what it's about. Because I'm gonna talk my shit about me regardless. That shit come out easy. But
I'm in a war with the Pelicans for Paco, man. Fuck that, man. Get my dog at the halftime. Let him perform, dog. Like play my man shit.
Man, they got Rod Smooth DJ. That's the homie.
Man,
he
look,
got Duffy.
We gotta make this happen. We got the connections to make this happen.
Creative director for the Pelicans. I'm serious. Just let me do something. Just give me an opportunity. That's all I want. I know. Like y'all talking about the irrational confidence. I know.
That's what I'm talking about.
I
can do
it. I like the most shit. This was real.
I'm so serious about this. Like, I know I can get people in the stands. I know I can create a brand that is better than what is being put forth.
Yes.
Honestly, because I feel like I'm being disrespected because of what the brand that is being put forth represents me.
Right.
I know.
But it don't.
It isn't connecting with
that's
who
why
I am.
people not connecting to the franchise as much.
Right?
Yeah.
For sure.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Chris.
Paco mentioned that though. He mentioned that earlier when he said like we trying to act as if we don't. Wow. What's up, Lito?
No, he's the living embodiment of that. Because he's here and they not using him. That man is a vessel. Dog. Chris, watch the video, dog. If y'all get home, watch the Duffy video, and you just gonna understand my passion behind this shit, son. Like,
Lito, when it's over, send me all that shit. Send me the link. I need listen. The Twitter name was too long, Paco. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was trying to type shit in. It was just whatever. But Lito, send me all that shit. I'm following. We gonna put it up one way or another. Like that's absolutely. And look, I was talking to Alex and Dan from the Pelicans podcast. I'm like, bro, you know what's funny? The nigga that made the Gritty. His real name's Allen. Everybody calls him Gritty. We gotta stop that. You gotta
his name is Lil Gritty on his social handle. Like, what are you supposed to?
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying at some point we gotta respect this man as an actual individual, not the dance that he ended up creating. However, my point is we talked about it, and I've been thinking about it for a while. Like, nigga, the fucking Dead's been out for 2 years. Why has he not been in the arena? What are we doing? What are we doing? So I'm talking to him. He like, I don't know, man. I should have been in the arena, man. They being weird. Yeah. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? Like, yo, y'all looking for entertainment or whatever? Like, even if you're trying to reach like a large audience, kids, no matter what color they are, gonna want a fucking Gritty. I see white people fuck up the Gritty all the time.
All the time.
It doesn't matter.
Fucking that bitch up.
All the time.
What are we doing? Dog, if you had a Gritty night, it would be sold out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna definitely we gotta build. We gotta do better with building from within. And like Paco was saying, we can't be afraid of, the other side of this equation. Like, we have to be able to embrace all parts of New Orleans. Can't just be the positive, the quote unquote positive part, the nice part, the smiling part. It's a ugly side to it too that people gravitate to because that's what they live in.
It's the beautiful decay.
Yeah.
The beautiful decay. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have the glitz, the glamour, you know what I'm saying, without the concrete. It gotta come from something. You know what I'm saying? And you can't, if you cut one part of it off, like, this part's still growing, my nigga. You just not seeing it. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. But the Impatient Bull, dog, where they can find you at?
It's literally that simple. Impatient Bull. No capital letters.
I like that. You bitches need to know where to find you. I like that.
But I mean, unfortunately, they know where to find me, Lito.
Man, but I gotta ask you, what made you so passionate about, like, New Orleans as the scene, as far as what makes you? Because what you're saying is just completely valid. They're not giving, for whatever reason. We've been we not being politically correct here. So I say whatever.
Come on.
We don't have the radio. Our DJs have been playing shit that the world plays. They're not having what you call it when someone's like a salesperson and they just take orders. They're like you're clerking. Yeah, you're just playing. You're just doing what you're told. You're not having an influence on what the fuck your position. You can have influence. You can. Yeah. I can put you on something you may have not been on. I could, opposed to just being a clerk. You just fucking do what you just press buttons.
I know there's something called like pay for play and stuff like that. And that's cool and all, but also, like, you're not feeding into your local areas. You're not feeding into the listeners, right? Because what you sound like is people from here. And I be feeling like that'd be killing your culture as well, because you have so much outside influence. Not saying that outside influence is all bad, but saying, like, if your radio only plays outside music, how do you push your culture forward? How do you push? Like, I'm pretty sure Wayne has had some influence on you, but probably the stuff that wasn't played on the radio was probably more prevalent than the stuff that was played on the radio. So that didn't even matter to you. But nowadays it's like, you got to be heard there too. Like, it can't be just underground. It's got to be both sides.
If you even the DJs though, even beyond radio, like even the DJs, they're not. Most of the DJs, when I go out, I'm not hearing them have influence. I could go to a club anywhere in the world, or like say any major city. Like if I'm in Houston, it sounds like I'm in Houston. It sounds like
they're gonna play Houston music.
Whatever's happening, it's the same shit.
If you gatekeeping, if you ain't pushing the culture forward, if you ain't influencing, if you ain't putting people in your city on a pedestal, get the fuck out of our way. You know what I'm saying? Hang that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit.
Bro, it's about moving shit forward. No matter where you grow to, bro. Like, to me, man, like, I don't care as an individual, bro. I'm only as good as what I attempt to bring behind me, one way or another. If I don't give the next individual an opportunity to fucking make some shit happen, whether you know them or not, like, you know what I think about? How many basketball players do you hear say, like, yo, man, I know this dude from the block, from the corner, he used to hoop at the park, whatever the case was. He was colder than everybody, but he just ain't make it. or he ain't had this, he ain't had that. Bro, it's the same shit in all type of art. Some niggas just ain't got exposure. Some niggas don't have the same acceptance. Some niggas don't have whatever, bro. But I know I come from a city of reason. They got a lot of people that really know what the fuck they doing. They just need that stamp, whatever the case it is. So that's why I'm passionate about it, because I see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? I see it, I like Lito, he's an example. Five's an example. Paco, you're an example. I was an example. I am an example. Like it happens all the time, but we don't get when it takes an individual to say, or somebody with some level of, I guess, public approval to say, yo, you know what? No, he next or she next.
Yeah. Man,
that's what it is.
They wouldn't even give us a meeting. They wouldn't give Cal a meeting for Duffy at Q. We couldn't get a meeting to like talk to him. Like Papa pushed for it, DJ Papa really pushed for it, DJ Slab really pushed for that song to be played, while Wayne tried to help too. We could not get a meeting.
Why is that even a thing? Why is that even like you got to get a meeting for a song to be played?
Yes.
I'm sure it's political, but I don't know the inner workings of that, right? I've never done that, but I'm just saying it was moving and people was taking to it, and I know Slab was really helping. He was really pushing for it. Whatever reason, Cal was like, "Can we get a meeting to see what would it take for us to get it going?"
Because the money,
Super Mike in Baton Rouge.
Yeah,
I don't know if it was. I'm not going to accuse payola. I've never.
No. I'm just asking. Yeah, go ahead.
If it was money, we could have paid the money at that time.
Okay, so never mind. Okay. Yeah, never mind.
This nigga definitely was gonna write the check. That nigga live off of new bitch. He literally live off of this shit, like for real.
Politics, man.
So it's like, like
you saying Super Mike?
Super Mike was like, Super Mike told us if New Orleans go with it, that Rouge is going with it.
Yeah.
Yo, you know that
he was ready. He was like, I'm with y'all. Super Mike was so supportive, ready to help.
Hey, bro, I met him once, bro, and I was so surprised of like how like knowledgeable he was. While I was in Lafayette, I met Blue Boy, and like I'm understanding DJs is like, bro, Blue Boy had like all these crates, and he's like, bro, half that stuff I don't play no more because I want to play new stuff. Like I gotta push everything forward.
Got to.
Like meeting people like him and Super Mike, I'm like, yo, like they're like pillars for a reason because they see everything as an opportunity, and they're gonna push it. But they probably have some politics behind the stuff that they can play. He's probably like, all right, if New Orleans play it, I can play it.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. But he wanted to. He wanted it to see it happen. He's like, New Orleans has to go with it for me to be able to go with it.
I can see why.
It's political.
Yeah.
Yo, I'll be honest. Niggas would be very disappointed once they realize they favorite like DJs don't have no influence, like don't have no power for real. Like
not no more.
See the influence of like how radio stations work.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But we got to get out of here because they got somebody recording at 9:30. So let me say this shit. Because Justin go kill me. Vieta Wealth Management, man. If you like me, you trying to get your finances straight, man. Go see Chuck at Vieta Wealth Management. You know what I'm saying, Chuck. He helps you organize your finances, accumulate wealth, and transition through different life stages and shit like that. I probably shouldn't have said that, but here we go. Go see Chuck, Kimberly, Nancy, Vieta Wealth Management, 504-875-2245. Yo, before we get out of here on some real shit, man, I appreciate Chris. I appreciate Paco. I appreciate Five. Like, you got to get your jokes off. We love the jokes, but sometimes you got to get some real shit in your life. You know what I'm saying? And the most important thing that we can tell y'all, never stop grinding. Keep your head up. Don't believe no bullshit. Don't fall for no wood nickels. You know what I'm saying? And really, realistically, be your most truest self. That shit'll take you far. We out.
X.
That was fire, man.